for KBG.
Well, that's value for Mayam Evolve. They gotta go for it.
Okay, Glorious Pathway in. Will they be able to out-retry KBG despite no
Oh,
jump
wait,
there? Here
this is
comes
a
the kill,
Chinese
plus the
team.
Fridge and Glacier. Marquino quite low there as Wind Return tries to bring him down along with B Lexi. And despite all that, they still can't get a hold of along with B Lexi. And despite all that, they still can't get a hold of the Lord. KBG
not really
still standing, still standing tall in the Lord Pit.
Again, it's because KBG just have that consistent damage with them. They have the Bruno. They can constantly deal damage even without a big ultimate. Mayam Evolve too reliant on these ultimates. Once you use the Spear of Alpha.
Wait, KBJ or Kill
Saman
VJ?
Force. Where's the damage
Kill
gonna
VJ
come from? Keep Best Gaming are literally
never
just
mind.
out-sustaining them and
It says
literally
Keep Best
outfighting
Gaming.
them in these team fights.
I thought
outlasting
this
them
guy
in
was
these team
saying Kill
fights.
VJ.
Now it's a 5,000 almost gold lead. They're
Hi
definitely able to get a
guys.
5,000
Hello,
gold lead
hello,
as
hello.
they siege with the Lord. Yurokotsu, the roam item picked
You
up
guys
to
see
get him
my face on
additional
this?
gold when he gets assists. But KBG
We're just gonna-
show no signs of stopping here. Once
just
they
gonna watch
bait
you
out
guys,
these
right?
crucial abilities, they will push on.
They want to get a sweep. They
Alright,
don't want to be the first team to be eliminated in M6. And so far, Mayam Evolve, I agree with you. The problem is they have to use a lot of
This is on
ultimates
short stream or no?
just to try and bring down
Just
someone. But the
landscape.
thing is, it's always hitting onto the XP laners, onto the roamers, the tankiest hero of KBG, so they're expending a lot, but they're not even reaching the backline. Marquino goes in, paired up with the Glorious Pathway as well, trying to break down Velexi! This might be an opening from Mayam Evolve, no damage dealer from KBG. But again, they have to think about the Lord marching in the top lane as Saxa works on the mid lane.
They played a gamble, Mayam Evolve. In desperation, they went for it, and it worked out. They got Lexi. They got the timers down
this
too.
match
But
kinda
Flicker,
boring
it was
to me.
not up yet for
I'm waiting for the
and that
Falcon
saved
versus
them from getting at least a base turret
the other
down.
team.
So keep us
Falcon
gaming. They're kind of caught off bay right now. But again,
SRG,
if we're
which
talking about
is
Mayam Evolve, let's
Invasion
talk about scaling. Now Aurora wants to go for the fight.
Okay, forcing the Raging Sandstorm to be used defensively. Spear of Alpha is gonna miss. A lot of ultimates being casted. So right now, Mayam Evolve, the problem that they had before, which was casting ultimates onto the front line, they solved it by trying to target Bilexi. This time, it connected. That's why they were able to find an opening. But who got the purple buff?
Luomu.
Oh.
Luomu got it. He also got the Divine
Divine
Glaive. So,
Glaive.
yeah,
She's
that
gonna
poke is
hurt.
starting to really hurt. You see why
Divine
Wishing
Glaive on,
Lantern is the
Aurora?
second item he went for after the Glowing Wand. That's why he's been able to just dish out that poke. Saxa's going
Guys,
in.
I
It seems
can't
like
really
they're
see your
actually-
comment
Aurora?
for a second.
Okay, they're gonna try and commit onto Saxa, but again,
I
the
can
mobility
see.
of this Joy
Taray,
might
may
be a
pa-watch
counterattack
party.
for LMU.
Siyempre.
Frigid Glacier will be used
Para
up
chill
as
lang
well.
tayo, para we
Just
don't
keeping
do too
Mayam
much
Evolve
work.
at bay as Bilexi
So
tries to work
Rylles.
on the inhibitor turret up
Hi,
top.
Mighty,
AOG,
hello.
they're gonna commit. They want to go
And
for a
Lucky
clash.
Big Man Ross,
But
how are
LMU
you?
says
Thank you for
no,
asking.
stuns Matt,
Get it?
and stops the clash.
Okay, so again, for Keep Best Gaming, they're just trying
We're just gonna chill tonight.
desperately to
Just
go
watch.
for these base turrets, but then they can always
Like,
just
I don't
fall
really
back,
care
right?
the
It's on
viewers I get
Mayam
tonight,
Evolve
so
to actually get a
I get
lead or
tonight, so
try to neutralize the lead that
just chill
KBG
out.
have right now. And the fact that
Star,
KBG
hello.
continuously siege in
I don't see
without
my
getting
viewers in
punished that
shorts.
much
I mean, I don't
means that-
see
I don't know how Mayam Evolve are going
comment
to fare
section.
around the Lord. They were fortunate enough to see
Gotta use my other phone.
Bilexi in the bottom lane overextending. That's why they got that pick
okay.
off. But
I
now,
like
as
that
the
for now.
Lord spawns in, it's going to be a much more coordinated for Keep Best Gaming, right? For KBG, fighting around the Lord should be great for them. This is
You guys
where
want my
their
face on the
composition
bottom?
strives the best.
Or no?
No, it's gonna all boil down to the
Kimchi,
initiations
Lucky,
that can be set
Star.
by Marquino and Matt.
Let me know.
Proper targeting,
But I
proper
think you guys can
decisions.
see it on
They
the
have
short
to be decisive
stream
when
now.
they cast a
On
major
top.
ultimate. They have to go all in if they
Yeah.
ever want to contest for the story.
Yeah, that bottom wave. Mayam Evolve, no interest in actually clearing out that wave. So slowly but surely, the mini waves will be crashing down. Matt gets a taunt.
Okay, here's the taunt. Glorious Pathway for Marquino to try and cut them off. AOG onto the back line, but
It's
it's not
not
going
as
to connect
clean as
Tracy.
the
On the other hand,
game
Andrew's
from
right back with
last
Raging
night,
Sandstorm.
the
Allowed to
good
revitalize
match.
will be casted here. Sax is just trying to go for the back line, trying to avoid
Like,
the Spear of
everybody
Alpha
just going
as
in by
they will take
themselves,
down
like,
Wind Return. Bilexi takes down
no
Matt,
play.
but Mayam Evolve
It's
trying
like
to
there's
respawn
no
with 2 kills.
playmaker at all.
Bilexi on the other
Take it
hand,
last.
volley shot after volley
Take
shot.
it na.
Saxa delivering the
Pwede
final
take it
blow
na,
to
pero-
bring down
Okay.
Marquino.
I'll
And
just do
KBG sets themselves
I'll
up
put it in the
perfectly
middle.
for this Lord, but Yurokotsu wants to go in. Going right after LMU, but the Pride of Vice is there. That's why Bilexi might be able to take him down and turn things around. One member left. Saxa says no, wants to go for the full
gotta put
wipeout,
the display
forcing
capture on
Fish
the
into
bottom now.
retreat. And
There we go.
KBG is on the driver's seat.
The call is to end,
Wait, what
not to
just
go,
happened?
Lord. Keep Best Gaming might eliminate Mayam Evolve.
KBG in the verge of trying to stay
Nah, I can't do
alive.
that.
Here
It seemed
come
like
the
that.
ultimates. They have
Shorts is
minions,
good, though.
and KBG lives to fight another
game.
day.
Keep Best Gaming will survive
KBG
the
won.
grueling 0-2 bracket. But for Mayam Evolve, they will be the first team eliminated from the M6 World Championship Swiss stage.
They're actually eliminated now?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is proof to you that, man, the Swiss stage is brutal.
Brutal.
Wait, where's Kill VJ?
Excellent. Something for sure is it's
The
greater
import guy.
than ever. I got tired, man.
I feel you,
What
man.
sheesh.
Keep Best Gaming, Mayam Evolve, they went all
I'm just
in,
gonna stream like
you
2
did,
hours, 2.5.
Unfortunately here, for Mayam Evolve, they're gonna have to say goodbye to their dreams, but for Keep Best Gaming, it stays alive.
Okay, time to rank game.
Take it away, brother man.
Time to rank. Next game is gonna take like 30 minutes now. Okay, pause that one for now.
Oh wait, that's my script. Oh, wrong.
Yeah. Rank game, boys.
You want this?
No, it's good. It's a happy and sad moment. Happy for KBG,
capture.
but unfortunately, this means that Mayam Evolve have been eliminated, and we have to say, in that last fight around the Lord, they give it their best.
Yes.
Right? We saw how.
Let me know if you guys can see it. All right.
Try to 1v2.
It says no found.
The Bruno's just too much.
Yeah.
The Bruno's too much.
Yeah. Honestly, I felt like it came to a point where
The Bruno
Bru
was
could
too
actually
much.
sustain a lot longer and let the damage dealers do their job. And for a moment,
That's why you gotta ban Bruno.
Mayam, they really were able to do just that. They were just able to be so tanky. They were able to sustain the team fight.
Okay,
but
we gotta play some ranked
Bilexi
games and then
Sasha
get
were
back.
just able to reset, and they went for the re-engage, and it was over. It was over.
I think the real, the real sad thing there was we know that the Bruno is too much. The Bruno has been winning games back to back to back to back, and the sad thing is Mayam got it.
Yeah.
In game 1, they had,
USP
they had some of those power picks and they weren't able to pull it off, and that's what separates, the good from the better than great, right? The greater than ever.
Oh.
It's what separates those teams. And today, KBG was able to survive against the Bruno and then come back in game number 2 and take it easily with the Bruno. And though the side of Mayam did their best, it was not enough for the Chinese representatives.
Ooh.
I feel like every one of us here, we hope the best for Mayam Evolve because, again, they are the champions of Latam, and we want to see more of them. But yeah, the world of Mlbb
everything is good.
Moving so fast.
We can go solo queue for now. Can you guys tell me when? Can you guys tell me when it's gonna start the second game? Is it gonna be best of 2 or best of 3? Wayne, come in. Wayne, wanna come and play with me? You can get F4 if you want to come. God's cutie. Read comments. Pop. Yeah, we'll play ranked games. So we still got a lot of viewers in short stream. Crazy. Okay, guys. Back to ranked game. Someone messaged me. Oh, it was Blink. Now you wanted to come. Maybe you didn't see my invitation, that's why. There we go. Game's gonna be a lot easier now. I gotta see it. Ooh. Some water. I gotta see it. Ooh. Thank you for a sub, SF. Appreciate it, sir. Girl can be pretty destructive. Yeah. My skin Rylles? Dude, I did give it to you. Lucky? Oh, never mind. Yeah, you gotta ask now. Request, and I'll give it to you. I'll buy Sky as my first item when I use her. Sky Piercer? On who? Sky Piercer. Aurora? I'm using my plan. No, what's this? I'm so hungry, guys. I'm so hungry. I don't wanna be Misky. Okay, who should I ban? I'm gonna ban Suyu. Imagine not eating. It's okay. Pampalipas oras. Oh my goodness! Woo! Sorry guys. Hot. Imagine I haven't eaten too.
The enemy is picking.
Hi Rylles. Hello Wens. Let me know when's the next match, guys, are okay? Let me know.
Sir, what's your command? Your team is picking.
Well, I could just watch it, but I gotta mute the sound now.
Let's see. What's beneath these bandages?
Hello guys, thank you for coming. Matagal-tagal pa naman chikahan nila. Okay. Give me that. Bro, switch me. Thank you.
The enemy is picking.
Dang. Wait, why do we have the same stats with this guy? He played Claude on Gold Lane, and I did.
Wipe out all the injustice
Played
in the
what?
world.
Fanny, Suyu, and Ling on a jungle. Okay, Linux pick. Hayabusa? Yes, sir. Bitrix. At the end of the stream, we're gonna play Bitrix, guys. Bitrix.
I will choose my own path.
The enemy is picking.
I don't wanna be Granger.
Experience the youth.
Wait, so this is Granger Marksman, which is Gold Lane. Fanny. Okay, makes sense. Linux mid. Tank Chow. I thought it was gonna be XP Chow, but unfortunate. China team pala yun.
The only one bound
Ni hao. Bastos. Natalo sila o nanalo sila? Natalo, di ba? Okay, we're gonna focus on this game, okay guys? We gotta win. Not trying to lose in my Hayabusa. Never. Pro player Rylles. Panalo ata? Wow! Rylles, can you use the skin? Which one? Oh, this one? I'm not comfortable with this skin. Well, okay, I'll pay it for you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Your wish is my command. I can't watch you live in with the screen. You can. You just have to go to find the landscape stream. Go to my main channel and then just look for the main one. The landscape. I don't really know these guys, the enemy. I actually don't know them. But it seems like they're pretty good players. Tashi, Morgan, and Please. Man, hey. Who's the guy? Inma? Not worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. Like, I just got used to it, you know? Going against these players, bro. Like, how am I up here in this bush? Oh, it started blue buff, huh? Yeah, they did 460.
One day I will meet my end, but not today.
I didn't get it. He took it, bro. Okay. I would have been level 4 by now. That was a waste of time.
Pace me. We exorcists are bound by.
He's dead. Should be dead. Turtle should be, yeah. But I got no retribution now.
Not lose my humanity.
It's my retribution. Right. I don't even know what that is either. Are you from South Korea? Do I look like Korean? Come on now.
Balance the soul.
Do I look like Korean to you, sir?
The demon within hungers,
Kim Jong-un.
but I will not falter.
Big fan from Malaysia. Thank you, sir. Rylles looking like Indian. Yes, sir, Wans. I like that.
My blade is restless.
I should get this one. Isn't the roamer supposed to help in turtle fights? He died, didn't he? Yo, I might actually die here. Where's the Fanny? No second skill. Oh my goodness. I can speak like Indian too.
The life of a shinobi is balanced.
No, actually,
on the
like,
edge of a
I'm being
blade.
honest, guys.
I sense
Let's
the
go with Sky
soul of
Piercer now.
previous owner.
I feel like it's not that valid. Going Sky Piercer. Ben. Kim Jong Kim Jong Rylles. Rans! Hello. This Roz don't start with the typical stereotypes. I know what you're trying to say, bro. Don't worry, I get your jokes, alright? We're talking about stereotypes, then yeah, of course. I do know. Definitely, sir. Like, I didn't take that seriously, bro. Oh, Fanny. Give that Fanny to me, sir. Points? Oh, the points is gonna be on the landscape one. It's not gonna be on shorts. Got a red book.
You will not escape.
That was good.
The life
Good
of
thing I
a
had
shinobi
ult.
is balanced on the edge of a blade.
Got 38 points. I hope Rylles loses, I'll get a wish. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm gonna lose tonight. I don't think so.
I know my fate. I do not fear that.
The match started, guys? Let me know. Talking about the M6, alright? Let me know in the chat, boys.
Is restless.
Wait, who took my red? Was it Fanny? Yeah. She was farming everything.
In the darkness.
Gee, alright,
will
I
find
see
my
you, Fanny.
own path. Too slow.
And what is his Shao trying to do? And he even flicker in. Crazy. Yo, Brody, what's up, Cycling Gaming? Joves, hello. You like to watch M6? Yep. Not really. I'm forced to. Rylles is forced to. No, I can't be saying that. What if the guy's actually watching me? Okay, that's the reason why, you know. This man is not getting anything. Chao users are crazy. No offense. No offense. Sometimes they go a little bit crazy doing those freestyle for no reason.
Bound by duty.
Get the blue.
Discipline and focus. Balance the soul.
Chao has no flicker, right?
Lose my humanity.
Where's the Ranger? No way, these guys are actually dying. Damn, they're so squishy, guys. Like, I'm literally just throwing them around. So bad. 40 stacks in Sky Piercer? Wow. Thank you for a sub, sir. Rof, thank you. Ruff.
We have nothing.
Rough. Thank you. Blade of Hephasis, useless in late game. Not really. Okay, Fanny. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna go with Endless Battle now. I don't think they're gonna go for Dragon. I don't think so. Yo, they see him. Go pull up the Dragon. We literally have Claude. Oh man, got scared in that. It's okay though. The shadow abandoned you, for real. It's okay. We're winning this game. I mean, they can win late game. Something wrong with my shadow for some reason.
One day I will meet my end, but not today.
Lost the stacks. That's alright. I hope you don't win. What a hater. It's okay though. I'm kidding, Wentz. Just kidding.
We exorcists.
Where'd that Fanny going?
By duty.
I feel like my team is about to get wiped out. Yep. Never mind. Was alive? Or Ranger? Maybe I can get this guy for the Fanny. Oh, that wasn't good. Why'd you? Oh my goodness.
I will find my own path.
Went in for no reason. Damage though. Bro, the Claude literally took that one. Okay, nice, nice. Nice one, sir. 13-1-4 is crazy. Good KDA. What's my current stars? 134, I think. Not sure. I don't really look into it. It's like I'm just playing the game, having fun. Stars don't matter. Yamsu? Maybe we can get it picked off.
Demon vanquished.
Hey yo. Okay. Be good.
The demon within hungers, but I will not falter. I sense the soul of its previous owner.
Yes, yeah, damage? Whoa! That's like the damage from the Sky Piercer, bro. Whoa! Rylles got Maniac. I'm not a Maniac in person now. Hey, yo. Can you teach me how to play? Just watch how I'll play the game. That's all I can do for you. And BTK for Grand Finals? They have a game tomorrow, right? Tomorrow night. Around like 1 AM. EST. That was good. 17 kills, 4 assists. And I probably dealt around 20% damage. I did. Okay, we gotta see the game right now. Bro, they're still yapping. Where's the game at? When is it gonna start? Around in 5 minutes. Alright, we can play one more game. Okay, we can do one more game. I have a lot of viewers and shorts. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you. F nope. F nope. Lost? No. They're gonna win, bro. I'm telling you. But like I said, I feel like BTK is gonna make it to top 5 or top 6. Oh, I dodged. My bad. Wasn't paying attention. Huh? D and C. Oh, Zero is on. He's been playing what? Let me see. Can Gosu? I think Ghost was so dead right now. Like, not to hate, but they don't join tournaments or whatever. Like, they're just there for the brand, you know? Name. BTK is gonna win. Maybe they're gonna have a hard time, but they're not gonna win against Fnatic. I don't think so. Mlbb Zane using boring jungle hero? Nah. I mean, it makes them win the game though. Doesn't matter what he plays as long as they win. Yeah, never underestimate guys, okay? They're like the underdogs. You get what I mean? They're like the dark underdog.
Your team is banned.
Yeah, you can't really predict, you know? Everybody can win. Everybody. As long as they win. That's what I said. Okay, back to the game. But why you ban Fanny though? They don't know I play Fanny and Joy and a Hayabusa and Ling. That's insane. We're like bunch of randoms right now. Good afternoon, Charles. How do you know my name, Shallow? CeeLo? I want to see Rylles in M7. Damn, what am my goal next year? But we'll see if we can make it. Who am I banning? Okay, so I can go Nolan pick. Assassination.
Everlasting.
Why Phobius?
For her,
No
I would
idea.
sail across the cosmic sea to the
Rylles, you banned my Phobius, my bad. You're not gonna go tank, will ya? Nah. He's not going tank. I know this guy. I mean, EXP or XP. Rylles can 1v1, 1v5 in every game in M7. If I get 4 Rylles on my team, yeah, we'll win. I'm gonna summon, guys. What he said? Oh, to pick Nolan? Pretty good pick. Okay. Something I don't know what to pick now. Roger? Would you guys want to see Roger? Let me know. Here I am, 7th spot. We'll see. Go behind na sila. Maybe M20. M7 is actually crazy. Roger? Yeah, we can pull up Roger. Not the Gwyn pick.
Born with talent, hero.
But I can make it work. Or we can play Amon. Lancelot? Question mark? Or Paquito? Paquito seems pretty good here, no? I kind of play. Yeah, let's go Roger.
I see lots of prey.
I see lots of prey.
Go back to your crypt with your minions.
Hey, what did Tig said on that one? The voice line? Eroth? Go back to what? Rib? Anyone know when BTK plays next opponent? It's gonna be tomorrow night. My time though. 1 yes. 1 AM. Rib. Why is it dark in there? Because I'm facing dark system, that's why. Dark system. No, it's night time. 2:34 AM my time. Yo, we lost. I don't want to use the skin. No, this skin is so heavy. I'm actually using this. Crazy. Wow. I don't like this skin. One of the worst skin. Sleep? I can't sleep. Sorry. I can't sleep. I'm actually using this. We gotta go bottom lane after this. Is that Cyclone right there on the Tig? Okay, we good.
I am the lone wolf.
They'll probably ban Zane's mobile Fred now. I feel like they're gonna take it. Hypnotic.
Now you see my feast with him.
The skin's heavy, like Ranger Transformer skin. I mean, that one's a lot better than this though. That is so much better. Question mark, dang. Spectating me is crazy, bro. I should have just went top then. I'm actually playing like a pro right now. Like I'm so focused, bro.
The feeling of losing someone. No evil can fool my nose. Stray away from the righteous path.
I just wanted to take that one.
Don't mess with me.
Why am I kind of slow, bro?
Now you see my beast within.
No! Damn, I actually died? Damn. That's actually crazy. Wow. I should have just went for what is it? RX right away instead of buying that boots. It's okay. I wasn't even trying to die. That sucks. Dang. I'm actually playing like a pro, contention. The pro said. I'm not pro, guys.
No evil fool my nose.
Say my name again, please.
Cruelty is the path to evil.
Turtle up. Don't mind my grammar.
The forest
Nah, you're good.
darker than before.
Makes sense, sir. Don't worry about it too much. No, I'm new. I'm not good. I'm not good as you guys. How did he not die on your first kill? What I'm talking about. Like how?
I am the lone wolf.
Do we still have to go for Wind Talker? Maybe not. Push bottom or top.
This body won't let me stray away.
Yeah,
from
nice
the
marksman we
righteous
got.
path. Don't mess with me. On the hunt.
I'm gonna go top, man. I'm so good at farming, guys. Like, I know the rotation when it comes to like jungle and stuff. You guys even see green camp? I don't think so. Don't tell me you're not recalling on that. Okay. Turtle? Turtle up? Pull up the turtle. Hey, yo! Where that guy came from? Came out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm kind of noob, but
Now you see my beast within.
yo, we good. Nice. Pop the protection, please. Thank you. They don't need it. Back then I used to carry Rylles, Charles. Dang. Oh, we're so dead. We're actually so dead. Damn, I didn't see I didn't see that goon right there. I thought it was a ghost. It's okay. Good game. Yeah, time to go for brute force and then we go for endless battle. Or we could go for, let me see. Yeah, endless. Let's go endless. Gwyn wanted revenge. Well, unfortunate. I didn't have my second skill that time. I'm an ultimate. And bottom, please. Thank you. Yeah, they can't push bottom.
No one can hide from me. This hunger is insatiable.
Okay. Okay. They got so lucky right there. Go, Bitrix. Oh my goodness, Blink. What are you going for? Damn. My eyes hurting seeing that build you got on Bitrix. Oh my goodness. My eyes hurting, bro. You're actually doing it. Don't do it. Don't. No, I'm not right there. Is that the right build on Bitrix? Hello? Is it? Rylles, can you play Nolan next? I gotta watch the M6 game. I'm so sorry. The game probably started already, no? I think it did. Warx give 50 from passive to Roger. Yeah, it does. Let's go top.
Now see my beast within.
Your team destroyed a turret.
This hunger is insatiable.
What a nice ult. Ooh! Fast hand, baby. That was good. That was good. Rylles with that fast hand. That was good. Give yourself to green ult. Oh. Para nagre-ready na yung mga akla. Huh? Let's see. I think, no, it says 5 minutes. No, it's, nah. Okay, back to M6 or play one more game? What do you think? About to start? No Mlbb from that game. No way. From August. What, back to M6 or keep playing? What do you think, guys? Keep playing? Oh. M6 time? Yeah, okay, we're gonna chill. Okay, turn off the music now. And turn on... Go with turn. Display capture. Okay.
His team and begin almost, you know, played as more of the support, not
Wait,
as
what
much
team
as
is
that
this?
front liner. And I think
Oh,
as long
the
as they
Turkey
can do that, if they
team.
can bring that same strategy here and
The loss against
surround
BTK last
Siggy Boom,
night.
make sure Siggy Boom is in a safe position. That's what's
Yeah,
been winning
they
games
did
so far
loss.
for so many teams. The gold laner has been so important.
Pazu.
As long
Sorry.
as you can get to those first
Sorry.
lords without letting the gold escape you, there's always a chance for victory.
I don't
we gotta
know this,
look at the
guys.
lineup here coming in from NIP Flash. Both teams don't
Champion
have changes for this
from
best
Turkey.
of one. We still have Vanix, JPL, Cortese, Hades, as well as
Yo, these guys are like
And I
whole
think we
Filipino
could
team.
actually
No?
define
Like 3 of
NIP
them.
Flash and their
Diablo,
playstyle overall
Hades,
right
and
now as one that's
Cortese.
extremely disciplined. It's not straying
The guy
away
from
that
Echo,
much
no?
from all that we
Yeah.
expected them to bring to the
JPL.
table. So I'm really excited to see how S2G could bring
I'm
out
excited
that
to see
brute
this match.
force-oriented playstyle we've known them to play
What's
for
after
quite some
this?
time.
Is it Falcon
Against
versus
this version of NIP Flash, which at the same time seems a lot more predictable, but at the same time they still feel like they're not.
Yeah, and now, even though we're looking at the players here, we still have our audio. So I'm gonna ask in 3, we're gonna give our predictions here, all right? It's just audio. Don't bother, Brigida, all right? 3, no, don't do that.
No, it just flew.
Okay, you know what? We'll do an M chat first. We talked to Coach Pao. What happened in the match against BTK yesterday? He said we were performing well from the early to mid-game. The miscommunication during the last 2 Lord dances costed us the game. I believe the pressure got to the team even though everything went smoothly in scrims. In a high-pressure environment, these things can happen.
I couldn't, you know, we talk about mentality all the time. We talk about teams being able to handle the pressure. And there are certain teams that we always see come back to M Series that normally have the ability to deal with that. This is just another Friday for them, just another Saturday. It's just another M Series for some of these players. Whereas new faces, new teams, when it's all on the line, the pressure starts to build up. And that's when those small cracks, those small mistakes start to happen.
All right, I'm going to pressure you guys. In 3, say who's going to win. In 3, 2, 1, Flash.
NIP Flash.
What? We're supposed to do it at the same time.
Oh,
Trex.
S2G.
Trex. S2G.
Sorry, I wasn't on the ROG phone, so I was lagging a little bit.
ROG, you got to give us a phone. Give us a phone so that we can do our jobs well. There you go. But yeah, so going against the flow here, Trex, you know what? Shut up. What do you think? And Flash.
he always does that anyway.
He always does
does that.
He just doesn't like other people, which I can respect. I feel the same.
I like S2G.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, for me, why I think NIP Flash is probably gonna get this, it's because of just how consistent their performance has really been and how they don't seem the least bit rattled in this setup heading into M6. So I feel they're really riding on that momentum, even despite what S2G has shown to us so far. So now let's see, because it's finally time. We'll get all the answers we've been asking since the beginning of our panel.
Yeah, for me, I vote for NIP Flash because when I went to the toilet just now, I just noticed I forgot to turn off the flash on my phone. So that's where I know.
I thought you didn't.
No, I flashed. I flashed.
Okay.
I didn't flash. I didn't flash. Okay, I didn't flash.
Something important to talk about here. Those bans are coming in a little bit slow right now. On the side of NIP Flash, taking their time. They know what's on the line. If either of these teams lose this, they go down to the lower end and start fighting for their life. Hilda, Matilda, Alpha, Luyi, and the Fanny ban on the side of S2G.
Looking at the bans, we can tell a lot. Look at the bans coming in from S2G. The Luyi,
I was muted the whole time?
Sure
oh my goodness. This basically shows they want like, I was literally talking the whole time, guys. I'm so sorry.
Alpha is good against that. The
That's
Luyi
good.
Is good against that. Looking at what NIP Flash has
wasted my saliva.
They want to stop aggression coming in from the side lanes from Matilda, and batting out the Hilda shows that they want to use
I was talking the whole time, but I
Flash
forgot to
go
unmute.
Bruno and then pick up something like a Suyo or
I was
Joy.
muted.
There's also a lot
So
of
sorry, guys.
Open, Jushin's still open. I think that that's what NIP. It's like, okay, do we ban out the Suyo here? Go for the trade on the Yi.
Wait, what's the name of the caster, the Malaysian guy?
You toss up the trade, fine. You
Not
get
T-Rex,
Jushin,
the other guy.
Something else, or you get Eve and we get Jushin and something else. But no, he goes for the Bruno.
Oh,
he gets the Eve or
the Bruno
Jushin,
pick.
Right?
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, yeah. Good choices.
No,
a lot of people actually been
S2G
picking Bruno lately.
gotten
Like
their
first
hands
pick,
on the Suyo, so,
like there's literally
looking at
Ling,
the,
Sicilian,
Eve
got a
that could be
Kacha that you
potentially
could
picked up by
first
Curtizy.
pick.
He's been
But they
really
chose to
great
go
in
for
playing
Bruno.
the Eve yesterday. We've seen the positioning of each and every real world manipulation. Aside from that,
Manipulation.
the Jushin though is one to consider a lot. So I'm not sure which they want to go for. If they, speaking about comfort, they talked about comfort earlier.
Yeah, I think it's about the comfort pick.
Let me remind you guys, this is a best of one.
Yeah, I would pick Hayabusa.
Best of 3, right?
It's like, it looks like we're already
if I were
at
in the
the
tournament,
like,
like even though if he's out of the meta, I would still pick it.
Time is going down. Oh, they don't pick either.
No hesitation in that one. I would pick it, man.
So
I would pick Hayabusa.
Wow.
Or I could go Saber, Leomord, Joy, Nolan.
Because no matter what, you're gonna get the trade, right? So
Name all of the assassins.
They get the
I'll
Cho, they
play
get the
it.
Hylos. They know they can still
Doesn't
pick up
matter.
the Jushin or Eve.
Yep.
On third pick here, Gata over to S2G. Do they go?
See, I told you guys, pick
Gato
Gato
At this
Kacha.
point, there's no super prio. You could pick up
And these
something like
guys might
Hayabusa
go
if you
for
wanted to.
Sicilian pick.
But again, you have to get
Or
that mid, and
Matilda.
that's, I love how each team is taking their times with this, because like, do we want to risk it, right? Do we go for something else and risk it?
I'm so
Let me
good
just
at
talk
guessing
about it,
pick.
because
Like,
most people believe that Eve is the counter towards the Jushin. So that's why in my head,
it's
it
either
might be a little bit more prio, but
or Hayabusa pick.
Hayabusa, you called it Rex, but
Against
instead of taking
Hylos?
it later, they're just gonna
Out
take
of your
it now.
mind.
So NIP Flash, they have an advantage, or do
Cades
they?
is
Because
like
if they don't
chilling
pick up
right
their
now,
goal
dude.
leader, it's gonna get banned out. If they pick up the mid laner, they can ban out the opposing mid laner. But now we have a fun fact here. Curtizy's mid lane Martis 4 times, Fanny 1-time picks were unbeaten in MPL.
They have like 45 seconds to like pick their hero.
Will they go for this? Is that
Who needs
why?
a Eve? Who
A lot
needs a
of
Eve?
time.
You could pick Martis mid.
I wish
And
they
then
could
just
do that in
ban both of
ranked
them. Ban the
too.
Martis, sorry,
In
ban the
ranked game, you
Eve
can
and then ban
only
the Jushin.
wait
We
for
were
30
expecting all those
seconds,
bans to come
right?
in the latter portions of the draft, and who knows?
That's
they
like the
might just
maximum
go-
duration.
They might really go for that super heavy on the front lines type of composition, but they will
Heavy in
secure
the
their
front
goal
line.
later here. Though surprisingly, it's gonna be the Moskov, and
Hey.
not even the Beatrix, not even
Moskov
anything else,
pick
not even the Harry.
by
Hey,
Curtizy.
like Trek said. Ban out the mid laners. Heck, let S2G ban out the mid laners and then just pick up the Martis and then be like, bro, what are you gonna do with it?
Why
And
Moscow?
then last picking the Joy. The Joy will have the magic damage. Everyone else has physical damage. Build around
Yeah, I'm gonna play
this.
Joy in a bit,
But I
guys.
think at
Okay.
this point, your SCG.
Right after this
S2G,
match, I'm gonna play
you
Joy.
just ban out
I
the
miss
Joy,
playing
right?
her.
Unless NIP like forces a mid.
Let me
ban,
actually
like
practice
a little
right now.
Mid ban off. I think you ban out the Joy on S2G. You start banning into jungle here, and you just
Read
really
in the
limit down
neb.
NIP as much as possible.
And I feel like they really have to be careful though with whatever mid lane pick they're about to pick up here. For
Wait, did Blink started playing
for
rank game?
SUG. Like
Did.
NIP Flash, they are super efficient in their early game rotations.
Yo,
especially
Lucky, I
if
sent you the
KD
skin,
gets his
alright?
hands on the Joy that you were
There we
both
go.
talking about.
899
The
diamonds.
Tushin.
There we go.
Yeah, Joy's banned now.
You got it. I sent
mean,
it to
again,
you.
we saw it, so they have to see it.
What
as
is
well.
this guy asking for, Rosa?
The question
And
is,
you want the Clint
what
skin?
if all of it gets bad,
Too
and then they're just like,
expensive.
you know what, we actually just want a Fredrin. Fredrin has been popping up in M6.
And against,
G-Poppy.
we saw it beat the Hayabusa
yo.
yesterday.
Exactly.
We saw it beat the Hayabusa yesterday. Took a little bit of time. And if there's a team that will know how to slow play it, they will be able to do this. But NIP bans out the Jushin, they ban out the Valentina. They're forcing S2G at this point to ban the Eve.
Exactly.
Because like, if you don't, NIP gets first pick.
There's still
Pick
the
Mathilda.
Aurora. They usually pick that up against
Mathilda
the Hayabusa as well.
and
But that'll like complement
Eve.
the entire idea of how NIP Flash typically plays their early game. Because
Lilia?
if they were to go for the Fredrin, then that would potentially be a slower start for NIP Flash as compared to
I don't even
S2G,
know what
who
they're
can
trying to
like,
run. Like
focus
JPL on
play
the
around
Chow,
Bruno
probably like
and
a
just let
tank.
Hayabusa do his thing.
They're taking the time.
Kind
to
of like
check.
more sustained,
They're
right?
thinking about it.
I
If we let go of Eve, how are we gonna fight
And
against
having
it?
that
Is the Bruno strong
durability.
enough? Is the
Is
Gappa-
NIP even going to go?
You kind of need that
Exactly.
too.
They
you
don't
know?
know.
They're not gonna
Yeah.
take the risk.
Take the risk.
Which I was
Oh,
not.
so they ban Eve. I
Pick up the
told you
jungle.
guys, ban Eve.
Pick up the jungle.
I
so that
said pick Eve, but they
the
ban
Marcus
it.
can still be up. Or
Even
pick up
Joy.
the Marcus, and then you're like, is
They're
it
so
mid?
good
Is
at
it
banning.
jungle?
Who knows? Exactly.
Counter
You just pick the Marcus
bans.
now and you throw him for a big
Wow.
loop. S2G here, though,
Interesting, bro.
still needs an EXP, maybe a roam. You know, I mean, or a roam, maybe an
Yo,
EXP.
Psycho
depending
is
on how they
playing
wanna
right
flex
now
this. I
by
think they could.
himself.
We saw them pick the Ruby day one.
Yeah.
I think it works well against the Cho. I think it works well against the Hylos. It works well against those heroes that want to try to get up in your face, and it creates more space for Siggy Boom. Could
creates
be a
more
possible last
space
pick
by-
here on their side. NIP Flash first pick. What's
Yeah.
gonna happen, Brigida?
I
You're
mean,
on
there's
line.
the Khalid or the CC. There's a lot of options here, possibly.
What's it gonna be?
But then,
Team is picking.
wait,
Ling. I was thinking about it. I
Ling
saw the
pick.
Aya and I was like, what if they go
Oh,
Ling?
Hates on
And
the
honestly,
Ling.
if they pick up the Marthas,
It's
it really
about
works
to
well
go
because
down,
you can
sir.
Stall for quite a
I
while.
think that's his
but
one of
Aramis,
his
too. They can pick up something like
comfort
Aramis
hero.
here.
Thing.
Aramis, like it.
S2G
But
on the other hand,
Hayabusa
still
wins,
need
though.
EXP roam.
Well, it
mid,
depends
you
on the
know,
player.
however they
It
wanna
all
flex
depends
things
on
out
them.
here. Like I said, I like the.
Like I said,
If they
it's
pick
not
up the
about the
glue,
hero
then I can
itself.
see
It's
if
about the
Aramis
players
doing
using
quite
it.
well.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
might make the mistake of picking out the glue.
If they do that, then NIP definitely has the immediate answer, the
Yeah.
immediate
Like
possibilities.
perfect timing,
It's either
guys.
really the
Perfect
think
it's
timing.
Ruby CC or
Ruby
what
would
you
work
need.
against the Ling though too, and so another
Like
decent
skill
answer.
wise,
Oh, I don't know. CC works well against.
you really have
this
to
top as well. They
think
have a lot
before
of
you use it.
oh the Khalid. They go for the Khalid.
That's what I do every time I go
Mid
against
side.
Ling
Your team is
when I'm playing
The
Hayabusa.
Farsa.
Against the Ling and the Cho.
Same thing,
Yeah.
opposite
Not gonna
way.
lie, even against
Why
the
Farsa?
Monster, even the Hylos.
Now you're
open
forced
up
to
the
go
highway and they're
Purify
like,
instead of
"Yo,
Flicker."
Farsa, you're blind, but
Oh
I'm
my
here, yo.
goodness.
Party time, baby. They're gonna have a
That
block
doesn't
party
make
under
sense.
The,
And if
That
Farsa
airstrike
ult,
could
they
be
have
trouble.
Kurtizi who's gonna use
Risky
the
pick.
ultimate.
Martis is good against
Kind of like
Good against
So we're like-
get
Farsa.
into
We're just throwing away
backline,
the Aurora,
right?
the Vexana. We're not like minding all these heroes and possibly thinking that
If that connects,
Kurtizi
then
is going.
Moscow's gonna have like a free
Yeah.
kill, free hit.
They're good heroes.
And don't get me
Martis is
wrong.
exciting.
Don't get me wrong. The Farsa
Yeah,
does.
this is
have
actually
the
so exciting right
capabilities
now.
to always wings by wings
Oh.
away.
Angela.
Whoa, Angela!
Mid, so Angeling,
They
you
don't
got
need
some feelings
mage.
about this here.
Oh.
I don't
How do you
mind
feel?
I mean, I feel like
Angela
this is gonna
mid,
be Angela Mage.
but
Yeah, should be.
It's okay.
So a
It'll
little
be
bit of
Choman.
damage,
Thank you very much, panel.
but that's so good
And
though.
Angelis, we're gonna throw it
So
over the gas.
good.
Let's go!
What was
You guys
that?
yourself out for that throw, man. It's
It was like
Miracle again joined here by England for game number 2, or match number 2 rather.
Oh,
here
this is
of
Miracle.
Day 3 of Swiss Stage M6 World Championship. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I mean, this is not an elimination match, so we can just chill for both of these teams. You get one chance,
Yeah, it's
even
not
if you
elimination
lose, so
yet.
it's
So
gonna be
this
okay.
is round 3.
Yeah, this is a 1-1 bracket if you guys are trying to, understand the
Yeah,
bracket
1-to-1
right now still for the
bracket,
Swiss
so
Stage. I know it gets
they're good.
confusing, but NIP Flash yesterday, they were able to upset again, getting a win against Aurora. S2G
Aurora.
brought down to the 1-1 bracket here, and now we see them
Damn.
collide once again. It is a Farsa
That is so
against a
sick,
Ling.
guys.
Not just any Ling, it's Hades, and it's an Angeling. Ladies and
Hades.
gentlemen,
Why they
get
pronounce
ready
it Hades
to jump
instead of
into the line
Hades?
dawn for match number 2.
Hades.
Here we go. S2G versus NIP Flash.
You know, if the Ling doesn't have a good start, NIP Flash is gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have to rely on the Angeling combination to get them through the late game, and at the same time, they have a Moskov that's also a late game. So NIP Flash needs to play this safe and at the same time aggressive enough to stop STG.
And they're so aggressive. Look at the Chow. I mean, got a
I'm
gotcha.
actually quite, versed in the Angeling combination. We've seen this a lot in MPL Indonesia. And you guys probably seen the M6 pass around everywhere. Wherever you go, and you guys can go and get it right now. The M6 pass is now available. Up for
Yeah, I
grabs
can't
for
be
you guys
talking
to
too
get.
much,
You can
guys.
actually
My
achieve
throat
the
kind of
level
hurts.
75, that's a prime skin with all the other bonus
Little
skins
bit.
and the avatar border all for free. So go get yours today.
A lot of skins, a lot of giveaways. Thank you so much, Ramunton. Thank you so much, M6 World Championship. And thank you for this amazing game. Again, NIP Flash, they have the show.
Thank you for the
So
amazing
in terms of
game.
providing a lot of vision for the link to actually
Because they're
go
getting
to
sponsored,
wherever he wants
guys.
to go.
They're
It's gonna
getting
be
paid
vital
like
for JPL to provide this information.
$1,000,
It's all about
like
that mid-prio.
5K
It's
casting
all about
out.
canceling the feathered airstrike. And I think, Lofel Trex, Brigitte already brought it up earlier in the panel. There's a Ling, but you don't technically need the Ling to be the one to go on the far side. You have a horse to pop in the glorious pathway. You have Cho. And at the end of it all, maybe an SOD
At
too.
the end
It's Master
of it
Assassin
all.
for both the marksman and the gold lane. This is also the comfort pick of Vanix. We have seen though, however,
Yo,
that
pull up.
Bruno
Oh
does
my
indeed
goodness.
win you games. So S2G, even though they went for, a gamble with the Farsa, and the Bruno is a good safety net that they can rely on here as they get mid-prio to set up for the first neutral objective of the game. Turtle number 1, purple buff, still not taken by Hades.
Hey, S2G Esports starting things off by having control on this turtle pit, but Diablo and JPL is just waiting for Hades to come in the picture. Here comes Hades. Just waiting for the hard guard as well. They're just trying to zone him out. Raging Sandstorm coming in from Lunar, and Hades will secure the turtle.
Now it's going to be a tap of the blades. Pagu knocked up. More Defiant Blades on. Pagu with Revitalize. Trying to sustain over, but it'll still be first blood over to Hades.
Strong start for NIP Flash. I mean, JPL and Diablo just really doing their job, but Lunar gets kicked into that feathered airstrike though. Okay, here comes a Wiki Shadow Kill. Might be able to bring down Diablo, and Diablo is gonna fall down.
Hey, 1-for-1 S2G. Make it back to equal on the board. Hades with a kill, Kazue with a kill. Though, Hades did not get the purple buff earlier, right? I mean, so now he's gonna have a very long purple buff, technically. He went for the turtle fight. It was purely just Diablo and JPL creating space for him. So even without purple buff, he was all good there. Now, does it look like S2G are trying to go for the orange buff, trying to take what NIP Flash took away from them.
Right now, just JPL just trying to zone out 3 members, making sure for NIP Flash to get the secure. Okay, Kazue.
No, I mean,
Who get the kill onto JPL. That was a lot of resources
yeah, I
expended,
can't really
but
see your
well
comments,
worth
guys.
it
I'm so
for
sorry.
S2G
I'm
to
just
take down
watching the game
JPL.
at this point.
It's going to be another slow game here, I would say.
Like after this match, we're gonna be playing. Is this gonna be best of 3 or best of 1? Oh, best of 1. Yeah, it is.
Do want to talk a bit
So
about
1-1.
this matchup though. Vanix, the all reliable.
So after this match, we're gonna play one more rank game and then get back to the game again.
Diablo.
All right.
At this point, they're just really
time
trying
is
to
it
go
now?
for
It's
any of the members that they can
currently 3
see
AM.
from NIP Flash. They're not afraid to burst down
So yeah.
and use up a lot of skills and make sure to send a message to NIP Flash that we won't get bullied at any point of the game.
Vanix is going to be sent into the mid lane as well to catch some more waves, to get to that item power spike quicker. If we take a look at the items, Vanix, not yet with the corrosion side just yet. The Haas Claw is also still being worked on by Sigma.
Atomization.
100 strikes, so that's an item advantage over
Diablo.
Hades, who is yet to finish the Berserker's Fury. And turtle number 2 is coming. Despite NIP Flash getting turtle number 1, doesn't seem like they are on that goal lead. They don't.
Wait, is that the first one or no?
Just yet. S2G.
Oh my goodness.
Looking like they're gonna set up for a big fight mid-prio towards Begin and Lunar.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think NIP Flash, is this really the best composition for you, considering that Curtizi is one of the highly mechanical mid laners all throughout this this tournament, and you're just giving him an Angela. So is that really the best lineup for NIP Flash they have to offer up against S2G?
Is that really the best lineup?
It's a give and take, right? Oh, Tempest of Blades?
Wait,
Okay.
Tempest
Hades will
of
just
Blade
use
for
it to
what,
Get
though?
away from the Shadow Kill. But back to the point, man. I feel like, yeah, it's a gamble.
His
you're playing.
Hayabusa
You're playing
ulted.
Curtizi, a very mechanical sound player on an Angela, but it also enhances Hades, who's ridiculous too on those mechanics.
Yeah.
This team was once called Hades.
Yeah.
Hades, we're not going to say it here, but...
Both of them have
NIP Flash.
mechanics,
Yeah,
so.
turtle number 2, it does seem like
They're
for both
good.
of the teams, they both have assassins. They do not want to contest for the neutral objectives. They'd rather just farm up and wait for those power spikes to hit, and then they might go and fight. This might be like
They're playing
a
so
1 turtle
safe.
game, 2 turtle game.
Nothing really
It's gonna
happening
be
right now.
stalemate. Right now, NIP Flash
Like,
also
they're just
considered
waiting
as
for the right
Singapore
time.
All-Star team.
Oh, yeah.
And we can expect that because, again, we have to wait for Kazue to scale up, for Hades
Turtle
to scale
fight?
up, and
Yeah, pull
specifically
up.
for NIP
No,
Flash.
they don't wanna
Really
start.
banking on that Angeline combination. And if it fails, if Hades gets picked
This is
off
like a
and delays his
Dragon
power
Dance,
spike,
no?
it's going to be detrimental for their team.
Oh, gank up top.
Oh, Siggy, boom!
They didn't see that
The
comment
Turkish
top lane.
trigger man will fall down in hands of two members of NIP Flash. Now S2G wants to go for the trade, trying to take down the turtle.
Oh, bursting it down, Kazue.
Ooh.
Down Diablo with a stun. Lane raging Sandstorm.
almost
And it's
missed
gonna
that one.
connect, but JBL catches it midair with the way of the
Look
dragon.
at
He goes
Hades,
in
bro.
with Tempest of Blades to
Fast
drag
hand.
down Lunar as well. And NIP Flash,
Are
we
they
thought
gonna
it was
go
going to be a
for
stalemate,
blue
but right
buff?
now they're
Might
going
go
for
for
the clashes,
low.
brawling in the mid lane.
Both of them have no retribution now. Can
Just
we go
like
for
that,
it?
it's another trade
No
on.
red
S2G were the ones to get 2 kills for 1 turtle for NIP Flash. And now it's the opposite. Now it's NIP Flash who are going for the kills. S2G securing the turtle.
NIP Flash.
Just barely surviving, or helping that turret to survive. Curtizi, what happened in the mid lane? A feathered airstrike.
Am I kind of late? No.
And the kill onto Sigibum onto the top lane really worked wonders for Vanix. Gave him a lot of space to work with, but
Oh, he
JBL
got burst.
saw 5 members
Got
of
molested
S2G
right there.
Esports just instantly got
He's
deleted
gone
in
in
the
like
map.
a second.
Quick moves by S2G around the map.
quick
These
snap.
rotations have really helped them get kills, pickoffs around the map. But
Easy
you can
push
see Hades
bottom.
doing the same thing in the bottom lane as devilish as ever
Hey,
with the
yo.
trades. Oh,
Almost got caught there with the Wiki Shadow kill plus
This
the feathered
hype, this is
airstrike.
kind of sauce,
And
bro.
now they're going to turn Cicerone onto the top lane. AOG going to be committed onto Vanix with
What
Battles.
sauce for not
Manages
using it
to
properly.
evade
These
that.
kills.
3 heroes of S2G, but goes in with a Spear of Destruction. Wants to go 1v1.
Why do I feel like every
Here comes
time he uses
Hardguard.
ult, he kind of like,
Okay, the
okay, he
clash
used second skill and
Hades
then ult,
onto the back line.
and then while he's
Tempest of
ulting,
Blades.
coming down.
kind of like
already.
just press the
JPL
second
Kundo,
skill.
Turret taken down. NIP Flash using the hard guard. So now Hades walking in again onto Siggy Boom.
boom.
Just a bit of damage. A feather airstrike will shoot them away. But they use that aggression to just get
Bruno
the turret.
really,
And this
really
is the
do hurt,
clear
huh?
advantage of NIP
Okay, he
Flash.
went for
Even if
Burst
they're
of Fury
outnumbered
now.
at any given
Some
moment,
crit damage.
Curtizi is ready to cast his hard guard, whether onto Vanix,
Critical
whether onto
damage,
Hades,
yeah.
and at the same time, they're really utilizing the capabilities of their lineup. They have a Ling and a Moskov that's good when it comes to macro gameplay. So even if clashes aren't going on, they could just play the long game and just go for the split pushes, catch S2G Esports off guard, and right now Raging Sandstorm is going to connect, plus
Rylles
the feather
is so
airstrike
dead.
going in, ganking up onto Diablo, but he casts the
Oh,
right
he
line,
actually
ignores
lived.
pathway on time, he
Wow.
stays alive!
And Hades
They're
comes
about to
in now.
last those
Goes in for an
crazy.
assassination. Tempest ablaze in the back. Sigaboom still has to purify in time. Pagu thrown at a spear from Vanix. And it will
Vanix
be
is
a
actually
2-for-1. NIP Flash with the dub in the trade.
Wait, he's
Hades
playing
goes
with
for the
what?
purple buff. Just look at Kazue.
Crab
For an
finger?
angle to probably
Like this?
try to go
He's
for
not
the
using
pickoff,
thumb.
but He won't be able to look for it.
And that's a good
Yeah,
pickoff, especially
imagine
considering
playing with
that
your
the Lord,
two
the
index
first Lord
finger, bro.
has spawned, so NIP
Kind of like
Flash
pressing the button
can
like
just
this.
focus on clearing out the minions, gonna get a
Like
lot of
this.
minion waves pushed so they can position
Instead of playing
better
like
in
this,
Lord
right?
pit.
Oh, no,
A
never
huge
mind.
play coming in from
I think
NIP
he's
Flash
using
to
it
catch
for
S2G Esports
the
off
eye
guard,
view
despite them.
thingy.
Despite S2G actually
Eagle view.
starting that
Yeah.
clash, so NIP Flash again going back to their composition, it's easy for them to
Going
re-engage and
back to
respawn no
composition.
matter what S2G does to them.
It's very clear from what Begin got, the roam boots here, what they want to do.
What
They
is it?
want to just stick together and fight. Feathered airstrike, forcing JPL
Oh, I
out, but that's
finished
a
that
big
one.
resource
I used to
burn
play
down
that a
now.
lot.
SOD.
Yeah.
Oh, SOD gonna connect
Yes,
onto Siggy Bomb off
sir.
the spear. Right here comes an AOG. He's gonna bring down Siggy Bomb. Just going and working onto Pagu. The revitalize is there, but Hades goes in with a semblance of blaze.
Gets the kill. Pagu is down. Now Kazua's looking for the trade. Lunar trying to screen Hades. But it's not enough. NIP Flash are just too quick with it. And even if Siggy Boom purifies out of one, there are many, many more to come. Diablo with the glorious pathway, JPL with the G Kundo. And
Guys,
Phoenix
I'm not
comes in,
talking
teleporting
to
behind ya.
anyone.
Now it's a Lord. First Lord.
I'm talking
Should
to
be
my
taken
girl
by
right
NIP
now.
Flash. Nothing S2G can really
A
do about it.
special someone.
Kazue and the rest of the members of S3G just gonna have to
Soon
give it away to
reveal.
NIP Flash. And so far, this is still winnable
Base
or
reveal.
defable for S2G, and at the same time, as long as they are able
Oh,
to
Zeus
take
is.
the mid
Oh,
lane
no,
turret
that was
and just
Zeus. Never
take
mind, that's
their
his toy.
jungle,
What?
area away from NIP Flash.
Shining,
Because we can
brighting.
still manage to bounce
shimmering.
back and later on activate Siggy Boom's power spike. Again, this is a Bruno that we've seen win a lot of games, and up against a
Guys,
team
I
like
can't really
NIP
see your
Flash,
comments, okay?
I mean, S2G Esports,
Like,
they really
literally,
need to
I
get
can't
the
see
pick off that they
nothing.
really want.
Gotta wait for that power spike for Siggy Boom, though. He's 400 gold behind. Vanix has hit his item power spike. That's the holy trinity of the attack
Between
speed
us,
items.
relax.
But for Siggy Boom on the Bruno,
Freaking
we all
Wentz,
know
bro.
what
You
the
gotta
real
chill,
power
relax,
spike
man.
is now. Usually, Cosclaws Berserkers, all good. Now you gotta wait for that Melfic gun to be a real threat, a 1v5 kind of carry. So S2G, it can still bank on that. Begin already got the
Because I can't read the comments.
Provide some good poke over
You think you're reading it
to
out.
Vanix. Vanix has just been so
Vanix.
elusive in these skirmishes, man. Waiting on the SOD, getting so much room from Diablo and JPL too. So he hasn't been poked at all by the feathered airstrikes.
Wobbly
SDG
and
just gonna make
Wentz
quick
fighting.
work of this Lord down bottom. Holy
Nothing
shields
new.
are still
There you go.
intact. Let's see if NIP Flash will force a clash again.
They're so good at
JPL
macro.
has his flicker,
Wow.
has his
The
way of the
discipline,
dragon. Now they're
bro.
just depriving S2G Esports of the necessary buffs that Kazua especially needs to scale up quickly with his
This
Hayabusa.
house is actually pretty good at
Melfic
zoning
gun
out.
already secured
No
by
wonder his
Siggy
name is
Boom.
Diablo.
So that's the item we were waiting for S2G, but for NIP
Diablo.
Flash, fleeting time too for Curtizi. So a bit more utility to play. The hard guard's going to be on a lower cooldown now.
Seeing
so you
it
can actually look
means,
for maybe cross-map plays around
between
to
your-
force S2G or punish S2G, who really
Yeah.
like to clump up together. So far, even when they're clumping up, they really haven't been able to get the most out
Sarap
of it,
po
right?
rin sa singit.
NIP Flash have just
Patalag.
found ways
Tingnan
to
naman
split
yan.
them up or beat them in their
Sarap
front to
puro
back. They
singit.
just dive, man. I don't know how to say it.
Oh,
NIP Flash, you're
like
local.
between
Yeah,
your
credit also goes through the
legs.
glorious pathway because every time you see the feathered airstrike,
between
committed,
your
it's
leg
always
and
just
your
one
private part.
or two that
that's singit.
connects.
Yep.
And after that, NIP Flash doesn't want to play around the vicinity of the feathered airstrike. So NIP Flash
Uuritin mo sa
really
singit.
does have a lot of mobility to stay away from the aggressive ultimates that
Lunar.
S2G can't pour onto them.
It's mobility and then it's sustain,
Essential.
right? Because when you get
Oh,
JPL,
he's dead.
It's
Oh,
out,
he
and this
messed
time
up in
gets
that.
bursted down by 5
he's too
members of
cocky, bro.
S2G. That's one problem crossed out by S2G
He's
against
too
NIP
cocky,
Flash.
you know.
everything in the kitchen sink. Man, that was 4 ultimates.
Trying to
Poor
be
JPL,
tough.
man. Just got
Can't be
ambushed like
doing
that.
that in pro
But
games. I mean,
back to the
pro
point, mobility,
ranked,
but
I mean, not
also
ranked,
sustain.
tournament.
NIP Flash, the reason they've been able to neutralize the Farsa
Ooh,
threat
yeah,
is
they
because
can't
of
kill him. It's
Curtizi
just too tanky.
always healing them back up
Dude,
with the
thank
photo.
you.
Yeah.
If you can burst someone down like that, then yeah, the healing doesn't really play into the game that much. If you can one-shot or evaporate the members of NIP Flash like they just did to
EIT? I
JPL.
can't say that,
Hades
guys.
will
The
steal the
heck?
purple buff. This is
Tight.
benefit of having
There you
Hayabusa.
go.
You're not really too reliant on the purple buff in the later stage of the game, even in the early game. So Kazooie should still be fine. What's really going to be concerning is the fact that
They're going in, Glorious Pathway again, and they're
Guys,
gonna
it's
break
pretty
down
chill.
the
I actually
target's
like this,
trigger,
like just
man.
chilling.
All of a sudden,
Pay
SDG
one
Esports have
game
to
rank
walk
game,
away.
and
They
then
have
we
no damage.
watch
They have
the
no Pago as well.
video.
And IP Flash will play this
the
by the book.
games.
Gonna go
I like
instead
this.
for the
Just
second
chilling.
Lord.
That
I don't
was
get
speed
tired.
in a flash. S2G just lost their gold laner. You
Just
blink and you
watching the
miss it.
game,
And
just
IP
trying to,
Flash are too fast, and for S2G, they've got
give a
no
side
peel.
comment what's going
Hades
on in the
secures the second Lord of the game, and this time it will
And I
be
just
an
let the casters
enhanced
do the
Lord.
work.
Even though S2G have great
But
high ground,
sometimes
they
I
should
do
be able
point
to
out
clear out
things,
the waves
though.
with Siggy Boom and
Yeah.
Begin on these picks. I don't know about
Like,
the
I'm
guy.
actually
You
seeing
try to
all
go for
the
your ultimates
build,
on the Lord, and then
everything.
Mr. Man Vanix
Spells,
comes around, Hades
skills,
comes around, and Diablo
and
pops
mistakes.
in the red carpet for everybody to walk in your face.
And that's the thing. Even Vanix
And I'm trying to learn.
voluntarily dives onto the backline just to try and stop the
Look
feather
how they
airstrike
make
from
it
being
flow,
fully
guys. Like,
utilized
all
for
the
the side of
lanes, they're
S2G
trying to, like,
Esports. And now NIP
make it
Flash
sync.
has the luxury of having the enhanced Lord
So sync.
into the
Look at
middle
that.
lane. They can actually take out all inhibitor turrets, or better yet, end the game right now.
And they got me
That's a
tower.
base turret in the mid lane, taken down. The feather
Why did
airstrike
Farsa
faded
use
out.
ult?
Diablo goes in.
With a glorious pathway and trying to zone out the rest of the members of S2G. They're
Oh, this
doing
might
their
be
best
it,
to try
guys.
and clear it out as NIP Flash takes down 2 inhibitors, 1 inhibitor turret left.
Bro,
for
they
them to
could
take
literally
down.
just end the game.
2 base
Oh my
turrets.
goodness. They don't want to be.
Fortunately for S2G,
aggressive.
it isn't the far lane, so they should be able to still manage
The
the
far
waves. The lane is
lane.
going to be tough. NIP Flash, though, they're going to stay disciplined with it. Now they're going to bring in another
Yeah, if you guys
wave
haven't
up
liked
top.
the stream, guys,
Hades is
please
ready.
do so.
Feather airstrike
you.
Goes in with the templates of Blade, but gets kicked down by JPL as well.
Alright, they don't have burst
Hades
damage now.
continuing his onslaught. 4 plays onto Kazooie.
Oh,
Here
Lin
comes
got shot
counterattack coming in
down.
from S2G. In a response, Kazooie gets a kill, but Vanix is the main problem of S2G Esports, just focusing on the base. And NIP Flash, 1 more hit
Good
to
game.
bring down the Crystal and take this game.
I mean, at least they're 1 to
From
1 to
NIP
2.
Flash.
Alright, back to ranking, guys.
S2G wanted to brawl it out. They
After
wanted to
this is
fight.
gonna be
S2G
Falcon, right? Okay.
Could not do it.
Now back to
NIP
ranking.
Flash went straight for the base. There
Bro,
was
it's literally
nothing
3
else
a.m. my time. It's
set in their
almost 4.
sights except for that crystal. Every single
go.
member went for it. And even though S2G got the free hits on Siggy Boom, even though they got their win conditions towards the end, you know, everything except for Begin dying.
Okay, back to the game. Wait, what happened to... Okay, let's wait, capture. There we go. Okay, I'm ranking up by myself. I got no one to play with. Everybody went to sleep. Sure. Maybe we could get Winter. He's been playing what? Let me try to get him. Let me try to get this guy. I don't think he wants to. Okay, back to the game. Hi guys, hello, hello, hello. One's gotta stop daydreaming for real. Help me rank up. If you're from NA, then yeah, we can play together. But if not, then too bad. It's just you and Wobbly once on in the chat. We literally have like 100 viewers on Shorts, but it's only you two talking in the chat. And Landscape, we got Kimchi and Seven, and who else? It's okay. Yo, Shadow, what's up? I just started playing the game. Alert box is not working, guys. There's something wrong with this. Oh. Oh, the ban need to set up tipping. Very customize your page. What?
Still waters run deep.
While we perfect. What the heck?
Sand rises
Bicycles
when I give the word.
Can't even see it. Bicycle one. What? Cars 1, 2, verify 1. Okay, I'm not a robot. Oh, Hayabusa's open, guys. Vibes.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world.
I have to put the
time to take the field.
In this game.
Your team is picking.
Country. Where's Canada? Oh, Canada.
I am not the only one bound by these chains.
Chivalry is dead.
That's gonna light up the entire star.
Did I do this one? No, I don't need. Bro, look at their pick. This is literally M6 picks. Look at this. But without the Halus though. What the? Ayun, nagparsa pa kasi. Bro, proud Filipino here. Hi, red shirt. Red shirt. I can't. Inspired sila. But he doesn't know Indian language. He was raised in the Philippines. I'm not freaking Indian.
I'm finally
But I can
standing
talk
up for
Indian.
myself.
Really am too. Same. I'm sick. It's gone. Wait, I just. But I don't think you guys can see it now. Game capture is gone, bro. Like, I don't see it. Though I do see it my side, but like I don't know about you guys. It's okay. I don't know, but it is what it is. I always like this. It's so annoying. Yeah, weird. I don't know. I was gonna watch that one. You know what I can do, guys? We can do it this way. Capture. Let's do this. A lot better. There you go. Oh, bruh. Since it's not working. You will not escape. Cause you guys hear the in-game sound though? This is over, guys. Alger Rice. Got it. Should we go turtle right now or just stay here for a bit? Dude, I gotta go top, man. What just happened? Oh my goodness. Tickle's right there, like everybody, like 4 of them? Doesn't make sense. How? Okay, we can go for turtle right now. That was so unfortunate. Turtle. Now I'm gonna go for turtle, and turtle's up. Okay, he got no retribution. Bro, how did that get me? Oh my goodness. I'm so done, guys. How? Bro, like how? Not working. Agibushi no Jutsu. Yeah, I gotta go back for now. As long as you guys can hear me, that's good, right? Gotta go help them out. Take blue. That was good. Pass hand Rylles? Question mark. You guys push bottom? They don't want to push. Push, bro. Yeah, we'll watch one more game and then a bit tonight, guys. Okay. How is this guy losing? Gotta go for towers. Kill zone. Mid. Close one. Yeah, we can push bottom. Or he could just push bottom. Okay, kick Chow. It's alright. Kicked. Sanji KSG. I'm so cold. I'm cold.
It's funny how things change in an instant. Doesn't take much thinking, but everyone can feel the air. Do you know I'm fading from you? I can't say it, I hate the truth. Push.
Damn, what the heck was that for? You high, he said? I feel bad for that link. I thought Ling is gonna respond to that and say I'm low. 5, 4, 2, 1. Just get a tower. This Kai Piercer is so broken.
It's funny how things change in an instant. Doesn't take much thinking, but everyone can feel the air.
I got him though. How did that happen? Like he gets to basic attack me like that. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, they can pull up end the game, no? Oh my goodness. That guy is flickering for no reason. Jeez. Good game. Chow hurts, huh? Dragon's about to be out 20 seconds. I don't think we're gonna make it on time. I don't think my team is... I don't think so. All top lane. I can spit push mid.
Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I got lost at night under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find under the stars up in the sky.
We're not trying to lose in Hayabusa. My hero. Not losing a single. They're so scared, bro. They're actually so scared. Game. Now let me fix it, guys. The game probably started already. Let me see. Something wrong. This way, capture. Capture it. Oof. I know you want it. When alis muna me. Okay, ingat Kimchi, bye bye. Wayne. Yeah, let's watch one more game. Then it's about to start. 7 minutes, bro. Oh shish. You know what, guys? What I can do is just let the stream run itself. That's the best thing I could. Let's just do that instead. It's gonna do the work. Yeah. There we go.
starts now.
Our next match awaits us. SRG up against the Falcons, both having momentum from their sides, winning and also losing, dropping down to the 1-1 bracket. There are no stakes this time round, but to qualify, a single best of one will determine their fate. Welcome everybody to the M6 World Championship here live at IOI City Mall in Malaysia. My name is Gideon Q, and today on the desk for the second shift of today, let me introduce to you the boy Husky and as well as Ranmar Santa Cruz. It's good to have you guys here at the desk, and obviously I gotta kick off with the hard-hitting questions. Who do you think is gonna be taking it away?
Right here. There's only one answer. Come on, right? We're on home soil. This is Malaysia. I'm wearing red. I'm wearing different shades of red. There's burgundy. There's lighter shade of red I call pink, and there's an even lighter shade of red that people call violet. I don't know why they call it violet, but SRG all the way.
I gotta once again apologize to all of our colorblind friends out there. It's clearly red. Don't worry, we got you covered. But what about you, Renmar? Where are your allegiances aligned with?
Well, it's the team up there in front. Nah, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm going for the SRG side. And I'm not just saying that because I am in Malaysia, but I feel like SRG is one of those teams that, just like in the playoffs, never tickle a sleeping dragon. But the sleeping dragon, or the sleeping giant rather, was punched, it was prodded, it was a lot of things happened to it, and then now it feels like they're awakened, especially with their last performance.
I mean, with their last performance, a lot of things could have gone possibly wrong. I'm not going to give much of a prediction here at the very least. You know, it's going to be a little tough to say who exactly is going to win, especially with both teams being red at this point of time. But with that being said, at least we've kind of set the stage for expectations here as SRG is looking to be the favorites overall. Let's bring up the predictions just to keep you guys in mind here. But boys, let's go through it, because unfortunately, based on what we've seen for the past 2 days of the Swiss stage, how has it been for you personally before we start talking about meta?
Oh, personally, hella fun with everything that's been going around. That, okay, outside of the hero picks, it's just the action. We're going from, on one end, sometimes it would get super dominating, but games such as, you know, Falcon and Twisted Minds would pop up. Very long, just two teams butting heads, non-stop fighting, but still not forgetting to take care of their minion waves. So yeah, that's this kind of Mlbb I want to see, dude.
Yeah, I think overall it's just there's a lot of upsets even on day one, right? We had like, what, 5 out of the 8 matches of best of ones that ended up being a big surprise. And now we're getting into the elimination, the advancement series, but at the same time, we are also seeing what all of us kind of talked about behind the scenes, the evolution of the meta. Bruno was basically a world-class marksman in it from day number 1, and now we're seeing teams pick it up every time it's available, but we're also seeing teams starting to find answers to it. NIP Flash just now, great solution, right? Angela, Ling, plus a Cho, plus the Moskov. So at the end of the day, the evolution is going to keep on going, and I'm looking forward to more.
I'm glad that you brought up evolution, because it's only just a matter of time, as some may say here. Let me just put these on real quick, because of course, we have to give our shout out over to Ferry, where luxury meets gaming. With Ferry's first M6 Swiss watches, a special jewelry collection for Jushin and as well as Mia, as you can see right here on my wrist itself. And a brand brand new championship ring and medals. Follow at Fairy World on TikTok and our website for more updates if you want to look just as swaggy, if not a little bit better, as some may say later today. Now, with Fairy out of the way, and as we were talking about, a matter of time, we've seen different phases of these teams, and some may say that people have woken up from day number 1 and coming into day 3. Do you think it's the same thing? Because I feel like this is the breaking point for teams.
Yeah, especially since all the teams have already gone through 2 matches at this point. I feel like, yeah, they've definitely woken up. If not, then they're going to be in dire straits. There's a lot of information to base off of, to base their drafts off of. Not just their own games, not just their opponents. A lot of teams feel like they're learning from one another. Mobile Fred becoming the return of Global Fred. So, yeah, I think that trend is going to continue, and we might see teams really try to replicate strategies and drafts that they've seen from other teams.
I think it's about impression. It's about going over to say hello, Panda, because you can fuel your games with Hello Panda. Crunchy biscuits filled with creamy chocolate, the ultimate snack to keep you energized. Level up your day and visit Hello Panda for more info. You got one box right over there. No.
Please, Rema, please.
Trex finished it again, man. Every time.
They keep doing this to us. Me and Husky felt it during the wildcards as well. LaFell, also notorious for stealing the Hello Panda flavors right from the table itself.
Wait, flavors? We have more than one available?
Yeah. We had chocolate. We have a strawberry.
Yeah.
Those are 2 we had on cast, but it's pretty
apparently they have like I don't know, like a cookies and cream to go along with it. We haven't tried that just yet, but I'm pretty sure, considering that the chocolate's already good, it's easy to imagine the rest of the flavors are going to be just as great. So make sure you visit Hello Panda's website for more to help level up your day. But coming back to today's matchup, this is a best of 1, and yes, technically there are no stakes, but at the same time, as much as we are leaning towards SRG's side, Falcons have actually shown that they can keep up with some of the best, even with the chants going on the audience right now.
Yeah, I think you kind of can see the contrast between these 2 teams. They've had shaky games, they have dominant ones, right? Falcons on day number 1 was able to take down NIP Flash. That was a big surprise. SRG dropping the S2G. And then you look back at day 2, Falcons kind of went late against Twisted Minds, and that one was turned out disastrous for them. Whereas NIP Flash took down one of the favorites, right? They took down Aurora in that 1-0 bracket. So I think in this current state for SRG and Falcons, I want to see if they can bring out their A game, because after this, you're going to play a best of 3 regardless. It's whether for advancement or elimination.
Well, I mean, it is advancement or elimination. That's why I'm saying that all these teams are currently on edge, because can the Soaring Falcons stop the Giants' awakening? Keep in mind, they are going to be playing on home soil. I don't know if the audience can see the quick little anthem being played in the back, as well as the fandom slowly gathering together to cheer for the squad. But Renmar, if you're in their position, especially for Falcons, you've worked hard to get to this very point here. Now you're facing off against hometown champs. What are you doing?
Well, I remember my training. Falcon, we've talked about them before. They've simulated environments such as these. Their coaching staff, their management gathered them together and said, you guys are going to be playing in internationals now with hometown crowd advantage. So we're going to blast your headphones with a bunch of chanting, with a bunch of noise, with a bunch of drums, and you play your scrims with that. So they're sort of used to this in a sense. But at the end of the day, the actual on-ground experience is significantly different. But I feel whoever is the main captain, the main big brother of the group, just tell them, guys, come on. We already did this in our boot camp. We can do this here in IOI.
That's a funny point, because at least for the Falcons, the last time, I'm pretty sure it was SRG who did knock them out from the previous competition. But that was a very different lineup coming in for the Falcons. Now coming into this, I mean, obviously we got Dax, who's a very big standout for the team, and obviously Benny as well. But now the veterancy, as you mentioned, maybe I'm not sold on it just yet. I've heard this crowd before, and even these headsets don't block out all the noise.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think that might be coming from the coaching staff then. It'll be the coaches who'll have to tell these young men to say, hey, you know what, guys, just chill out. I know it's difficult, but if you get carried away by the chanting, by the energy, then we're not going to get anywhere.
Okay, with that being said, being on home court comes with a couple of advantages. We gotta give it over to Yums here. We've got a quote from Innocent and as well as Falcons here. Again, the Beast versus the Claw. Now, this is gonna be very interesting as we've seen very standardized picks, but when we're looking at both of these players, they have signatures, and maybe last season it was the Roger, the Harith, you know, undefeated, able to win them international tournaments. But then Falcons, we've seen that it's not just the Bruno, it's also the Beatrix, and honestly, they're looking very similar.
Yeah, very similar in terms of how consistent and how monstrous they can be as a gold laner, but very different in what pocket picks they bring out, right? We've seen Innocent on picks like the Bruno or Beatrix, but he has found a lot more success on picks like Moskov, Harith, Roger, Claude. Same, it kind of is the opposite for Benny, where if you give him Bruno, Beatrix, he absolutely pops off, but for every other hero out there, we need to see more of it.
We do need to see more of it. And honestly, I keep saying that these two players are looking a little similar, but let me just double check because the stats are telling me a different story. Innocent, 13 kills, 8 assists, 0 deaths in 2 games, giving him a 21 KDA. It sounds crazy, but it's only been 2 games, so don't worry about it. 849 GPM, 5,574 DPM in comparison to Benny. 6.5 KDA ratio, 765 GPM, 3,625 DPM. So, Remar, do you think that Benny, this is his moment? Like, the meta has changed. He could be the next Innocent who has his signature pick.
Yeah, 100%. Mainly because, remember, Benny earned a name for himself as the best Bruno in Myanmar before Malefic Gun. Before the world said Bruno is the best marksman in the world right now, Benny was already playing that. So that means you have a marksman in Benny who isn't afraid to get up close and personal, duel in lane, because he was doing that before Malefic Gun came out with Bruno. So if I'm SRG, make sure he does not get that pick in this BO1. Put him in something else. But whatever he ends up with, Innocent has to accept that this young hotshot is going to be going up to his face and trying to beat him in lane.
God, you sound like you work in sales. I'm a little sold on that idea. But with that being said, it looks like we have an interview coming in for the Curse Master himself, DJY. We have Michelle to report.
RM6 dan sekarang anda bersama dengan saya, side reporter terkacak di sini, Popoji, dan bersama saya adalah KOL daripada Malaysia, Mama Jazz. Apa khabar Mama Jazz?
Baik, baik.
Okey Ma, saya ada beberapa soalan penting saya nak tanya. Yang pertama, kita tengok opening match kedua-dua pasukan Malaysia, Selangor Red Giant dan
Of course, Poji's got to steal the spotlight from us once again. He's great at doing his job.
We had to kidnap DJ. Well, not we. Someone probably kidnapped DJY. We can't have him, right? SRG is playing every single time this guy talks about SRG. SRG unfortunately has suffered a loss, so I think we gotta keep him under wraps. On day 1, we tied the wrong guy out. We tied Mirko up, and Mirko still managed to utter that SRG will win, and that's how we lost to S2G. So I do believe. Yeah. We gotta take care of DJY.
Oh yeah. He's in the warehouse. We got kidnapped. Okay, thanks. Oh, hey, Remar, what do you think about this over with the well? Wait, no, it can't possibly be. What? I thought we already kidnapped him. It looks like they found DJY. Let's go throw on in with the interview with Michelle.
Hi guys, here's Michelle. Now I'm having DJY with me. Welcome to the M6. I know somebody call you like the clipper guy, right?
Yeah. What's up?
I have just noticed you're clipping the draw. So like, which matches are you looking forward mostly?
I mean, of course, it's the SLG match, bro. SLG versus Falcons, which is like right now, I believe.
Yeah, sure, but we all know that you got a curse. Let's test out the curse right now. Okay, so how many chances do you have SLG gonna go against the Falcon Esports?
I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. SLG 100% winning this. I'm sorry.
100%.
100%.
Okay, so for the last one, like, as we know that you have got like, we have now standing on the home ground of the SRG, and many fans were watching at you. So any message to them?
Any message to like the SRGs?
Yeah, all the fans here.
To the fans here, for all the fans, support SRG, bro. That's all I gotta say. Support SRG. That's it.
Support SRG. Okay, let's rooting for SRG. Okay, now it's a good time to figure out what's gonna happen for the match S2 SRG versus like
support
Falcon Esports. So the panel, back over to you.
I can't say that I didn't try to stop him from making a prediction. I'm so sorry, netizens who know about DJY, otherwise known as the Clipper guy, soon to be known as the Mlbb guy. But with the curse so strong like this, boys, you think it's going to turn around for SRG? Because Falcons put up one hell of an argument.
If SRG can beat the curse of DJ Yappa, I think we're going to have a good chance moving into the best of 3 tomorrow. I am still going for SRG, of course, but there's also kind of stacked, right? You gotta beat the legendary DJY.
Well, with that being said, let me introduce to you the hometown favorites here. It's gonna be Selangor Red Giants, champions of MPL MY, with Innocent, Yum, Stormy, Sakai's, and Krem.
Golden Road still alive for them. They might be the first team to complete it if they continue this winning streak. Of course, a lot of eyes. We talked about Innocent just now, half man, half beast against the Claw, which is a Benny. But I personally think Stormy and Yums have still been the most pivotal members on the team. This duo, Stormy as the driver, Stormy as the commander, Yums as the driver, and being able to make these early rotations to help out Sakai and get him ahead. This is something that SRG has been really good at, and it has been what's helping them win.
Yeah, not gonna lie though, as a Filipino, looking at SRG when they play, I go with this idea of if Cram is happy, SRG is happy.
I mean, we say that, but they're up against Falcon Esports all the way from Myanmar, winning it out, but making sure that they are staying strong with Benny, KidX, PX7, Dax, and as well as Royal Milk. Now, you did mention it just now, but highlight some of these players. You are afraid of SRG, but who are the competitors here to challenge them?
Well, that's the reason why I mentioned Cram. Royal Milk has to step up to the plate. You have a Filipino analyst in Falcon Esports. The playstyle that they showed is a great mix of the Myanmar playstyle, the aggression, but the macro-focused, EXP lane-focused gameplay of the Philippines. So Royal Milk needs to be able to duel it out with Cram or outsmart Cram when it comes to the map presence.
Outsmart. Now that's interesting. I thought maybe you were going to think of like, hey, maybe I'll macro them to a certain degree.
Well, that's my way of branding it. It's not outsmarting just in lane, it's outsmarting in the bigger picture of the map.
Well, that's understandable. But then, talking about that Golden Road, we asked Cram in our M chat, hey Cram, any promises for the Malaysian fans this M6? This is what he says. Hello Malaysia, this is my promise. We'll give everything we've got, take every chance that comes our way. This is our only shot at the Golden Road, and we hope to achieve this big dream of ours.
Only shot, right? Very important phrase, I think, in this whole conversation, because we already know how hard it is to even get to that possibility of a Golden Road. Who knows, right? If it ends here for SRG before they win the trophy, we might not ever see this run ever again.
Speaking of the Golden Road, Renmar, you have witnessed many teams, champions even, get close to the Golden Road but not close it out. Does SRG have what it takes, and if so, what's making them different?
I mean, hell yeah, they have what it takes to achieve the Golden Road. It would be disrespectful to say that, no, probably not, but they're here in the World Championship. They've won the title twice. They've won MSC. What makes them different is that how the hell does SRG adapt and rise up from defeat so quickly? From getting knocked down to the lower bracket by Todak and then going back crawling, winning the championship 4-2, going through what you did to MSC, going undefeated because you know how to learn from the game defeats that you get. That's what makes SRG stand out.
And the craziest part is that the meta continues to change. As we go into the drafting phase, Falcons going to be on blue side, SRG going to be on the red side with 2 bans from each side already done. Matilda as well as Yi for the side of Naocha. Coach Arcadia decides on Fanny and Jushin.
So very standard openings. I do am wondering if, let's say, the Bruno sort of goes through, because a lot of teams are still willing to let the Bruno go through because there are a lot more priority. It could be one of the first picks choice for Falcons because they are so comfortable with it. I like the Choban, a lot of respect, not just to use, but also to Crab.
Yeah, for Falcon, they definitely have to consider the possibility that SRG might actually just go back into playing Fredrin, man. I'm not going to turn off that idea. And then rushing the Bruno as one of their first 2 picks. The Fredrin come in definitely way later into the draft. But now with a lot of power picks open in the frontliners, you have the Rylles, that's becoming one of the best picks that you can go for. Even Hilda up in that first pick. A lot of teams actually want to contest for those two heroes. It's like if you get one power pick, you're giving up, again, the Bruno.
The Bruno. I mean, we talked about Beast versus Claw each and every time. Honestly, very standard bans coming out from both sides. First pick going through for Falcons. Bruno coming in big.
We kind of saw this coming, right? Like, you literally got the best Bruno in the country play. You gotta give it that Bruno. Not to mention that you reach that late game, he's just such a powerful pick. We've seen what Twisted Minds did. We've seen just now what Mayam Evolve did as well, right? You want good late game insurance. Bruno plus Sicilian is sort of like that combo, but you do give the Loi over to SRG and the Rylles. We talk about how Loi is such a good hero on prodigies like Stormy or people like Super Friends, and now he gets that. The macro game for SRG is going to be so much more different.
Now, if I am Falcon, you take away another strong frontliner that could show up for SRG, and they will not. They actually take away a pick of Sakai as they go for the Joy instead, and then they have the Vexana in their mid, just so that they can get a little bit more of strong team fighting presence with the crowd control. So now they have to make sure that the Roam and EXP are chunky. It cannot just be pick off, it needs to be able to hold the front line, but it's so weird to say that because now we've seen the power spikes, the one item power spike of a Loi, with how well it can poke down the tankier presence of the front line earlier on in the game at around 5-6 minutes into it. So whatever the tanky front line of Falcon will be, it has to be something with a little bit more mobility, which is quite rare.
So it's got to be a power lifter who does yoga, got to be flexible, but still able to block a door frame.
Yeah, quite demanding to ask for in one man, right?
It's a lot to ask for, but at the same time, I can understand the sentiment, right? It's going to be difficult when you have to not only think about your flanks, but when that glorious pathway comes down, it's a signal that something is about to happen and you need a way to disengage. Now the Suyo is going to be the final pick here to finish off the first phase of the game. Second phase, what are we lacking here?
I think for Falcons, they can go down two different angles. The very first one is you keep on banning Yoon's hero pool like Tigreal, right, Edith. So you sort of force this Rylles into the XP lane and then you pick a counter matchup into it. But to be fair to SRG, there are still plenty of options, right? Khalid is still up, Tonkacha is still available, but if you're SRG, you probably will be looking at the XP lane. Yeah, so the 4v is bad.
Yeah, Falcon, I think 100% needs to ban the Tigreal. They have the Joy with them, and the presence of the Tigreal, who we don't think of him as like the fast crowd control, but one press of the implosion, then suddenly that Joy is going to get caught out. They're still respecting the next best gold laner that they can go for, which is the Beatrix, but then the Harith is still active in the map. Pairs very well with the Rylles, pairs very well with the Loi. If SRG don't want to go magic for their gold laner, I mean, Innocent showed off a Granger in the very first day.
He did. Honestly, I do want to see that again, but there has been this trifecta. If Bruno has taken away the usual go-tos that we've seen so far, has been either Granger, Beatrix, and what NIP Flash continue to show, maybe even Moskov could be part of that mix.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Moskov, and when you have the Loi, you always have the safest pick for Innocent, which is you always kind of fall back to the Claude, right? We haven't really seen that up to this point, but it can always be at the back of SRG's mind. They go for another ban. This one's going to be the chip, so I do like it. You don't want anyone to be able to match the Loi.
Yeah, if Falcon open up the Tigreal here, I wouldn't be too crazy to say that maybe they're thinking of pulling off something off of the Team Spirit playbook and picking up an Akai somewhere there, whether in the EXP or the Roam. Again, in the scrims, leading into, well, the 14 seasons for Philippines and Malaysia, a lot of teams were floating around the idea of Akai being popped up more to counter the presence of the Tigreal, so I wouldn't turn off that idea.
Actually, wait, hold on. Husky was mentioning earlier that, you know, limit down on the support section so that you do maybe see the Rylles go into that EXP lane, but if with that chip ban and SRG being on red side, technically they could have picked it up for themselves.
Yeah, technically they could have, but I feel like you just want to... means that they don't want to go down that route, right? I was thinking either Kaja or Franco ban because you want to protect this Joy, so they go for the Franco ban because Joy is kind of right up in your face, but it doesn't eliminate the possibility of a Kaja, although it does make it slightly awkward now that there is the Rylles kind of floating there in the draft. I wouldn't be surprised if FCon is thinking about something like what we saw from Team Spirit. I think the glue wouldn't be too tricky to pull off in this current situation.
Glue for Falcon?
For Falcon.
Yeah, in the XP lane. Oh, wait, no, yeah. I'd be totally okay with that. That seems like a good idea. It seems like whatever SRG would want to go for into the gold lane, just the presence of the glue would be annoying enough to buy time, maybe for the Bruno to just be able to free hit. And that takes up one of our conditions of a strong frontliner. Ranger, as we mentioned earlier, for Innocent. So if it's a glue, well, they can go ahead and pick the Tig here, right?
I think Blue Tig, yeah.
Glue Tig?
Maybe not Tig. They could also go for a Kaja themselves, depending on how fast they want to go though.
It depends. As you mentioned at the very beginning, it's about the angles that they want to take, right? Based on what we're seeing, do they want to play to their style? Keep it a little chaotic, make sure that you're always guessing how they're expected to approach the fights, or do they just take Coach Arcadia's team head on?
Okay, so they take away the Edith option, yeah.
Such a smart pick. You take away that flex, right, for SRG that we kind of talked about a bit.
Yeah. Oh, there's the thing, yeah.
Okay.
They make it an Edith EXP.
Yeah, really clamping down on that hero pool for SRG.
Yeah, this is going to be a little awkward here because, again, it's very final pick. They've held on to the high loss as a flex, maybe to try and get Ikram himself the power pick, the winning matchup on that side of the map.
There is one hero I can think of, but I'm not sure if they would consider it the X-Borg for SRG. In that XP lane, right? You put high loss, you put Yums on high loss, and you have this X-Borg. Decent backline dive, great against the front lines of FCON. They want to be in your face.
Oh, yeah. Export will be supplemented by the high loss, supplemented by the low E as well. It's not going to be the perfect pick. There's still a chance that either the Joy or
the Glue as well.
Vexana might just be able to take away his armor.
They could also consider Glue, I suppose. It's not that bad either.
Yeah.
I say the hard part is, do you want an answer to the Joy, and do you want it in the EXP? Guinevere! Wait, we don't know where the Guinevere is going on just yet. It looks like Cram.
Yums, right?
Yep, it's Yums on that Guinevere, Cram on the high loss. Okay, after this, final predictions.
SRG's draft is a little bit hard to pick up, but I have faith in them, so SRG for me.
Falcon is simpler.
All right, with that being said, let's throw it over to our casters, Naisu and Staffa. Take it away.
Thank you so much for the breakdown panel. Welcome to the caster desk. What is up, guys? I'm Naisu and joined, as they mentioned, with Staffa. Staffa, we haven't casted together since what, MSC 2022, also in Malaysia. How are we feeling? I'm guessing which draft you like better.
I mean, there's already a bit of bias going on there, but I think we are in for a very exciting series right here, ladies and gentlemen. We shall witness the Giants tremble the earth as the Falcons take to the air for a battle between land and sky. The land of dawn shall bear witness to a duel upon the M6 Swiss stage.
With that being said, jumping into the land of dawn here. Again, it's a best of one. This is going to be the Falcons soaring high to take down the Giants. We will find out. It's a jam-packed house here, and you could probably hear behind us. They've got the drums out and everything for the home squad team. SRG now looking at the lineups.
But I'm back now,
like I mentioned, you know, Staffa,
I
know you're loving SRG,
the game is
what they brought to the table in this composition, but also for Falcon Esports, I've been really impressed with how they've been able to play up to this point throughout the
Oh, this is what I'm waiting for.
They went that first
SRG versus Falcon Esports.
Marquee picks right now.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
And a lot of
it's gonna be a fun match to watch for sure.
It's a solid choice for them to go ahead and start things off. Not only that, but even the fact that they have a Tigreal and a Vexana to help set things up. You throw in an Edith there too. That's a whole lot of crowd control that SRG has to deal with.
Yeah, how are you guys doing in the chat?
Like, I definitely want to root for SRG a little bit, but I cannot
if she
deny
managed
that
to hit
Falcon
before they
has a
initiate them.
Rylles,
I know what you were doing. Ross is done.
To follow up on things. And Selangor Red Giants are very reliant on this Guinevere actually landing onto Dax. And that's a joy. You're not going to
Tech is on the Suyu.
Not going to be able to catch her easily. And I think part of this, too, is
Ice Retribution.
I really got to see. I know it seems, hold on, top side.
Trying to go for top
the amount of damage, though. Look at that. And he almost got him.
You know, how many times are we to see that, too, by the way? Just low health bars.
Look, he's just camping top lane, bro. Oh!
A nice dash from Royal Mix just to make
damn, such a bully.
Dax already waiting in the brush, but
Yumsy.
Don't gonna try and challenge this. They have their eyes on the turtle.
And this is what I want to see here, Staffa, is how is SRG
Chat who wins any prediction?
Pick? I know we've
yeah,
seen it pop up
who's gonna win, guys?
Now.
Who do you think?
I
feel like
finding more success than others.
SRG is gonna win.
It's just gonna be an objective.
Best of one, 1-1.
of the home squad. SRG locking that.
Wait, what's the score for SRG now? I do like 2-0 or 1-1.
But look at the play. Down bot.
Immediately towards halfway in.
Jeez. 5-man gank is crazy. Like 5 of them going bottom lane.
Just a huge play already.
I mean, it's a free push top lane
too,
though.
You know, hey, Benny got his hero that he loves to play, that he performs so well on.
I like doing that.
SRG decides to just go ahead and focus down Benny and make
I'm
his
gonna go
early
SRG.
laning phase a living hell. Then what can you do but to support him? And that's going to be up to Falcon Esports on rising to that occasion and dealing with that, because that's going to happen time again. And for Innocent, you know, the beast on this Granger, we know what that turns into late game. Yums, he gets poked down a little bit.
Dax on that Joy. He's pretty good at it.
First items being picked up here too. That's the Hunter Strike now for Innocent. Meanwhile, over for Benny, still locking in that first one.
Wait, is that Rylles
so that he has
XP?
a good time here? Do they just
And then
plant
Gwyn
Kid X down on the gold lane for him?
Tank, yeah, I see it.
You definitely don't want to keep Kid X in the gold lane forever, but a little bit of an increased presence is going to benefit Falcon. Generally, the traditional
Isn't it Innocent the top global Granger?
Side of the map
No.
Anyway, so I think they can stay.
You know this is live, right? You can go search Mlbb if you don't want to hear Rylles, bro. For real.
Punish them grouping up that hard. Now that the levels have actually caught up on both sides,
it's kind of like zoomed in, no?
see SRG tone
Okay,
it down
that's
just
good.
a little bit to make sure they're not caught out in a big team fight.
I'm so sleepy
I mean,
now.
we
It's
have seen that,
4:10.
you know, even the
It's almost
beginning
5 my
days of the
time.
Swiss
I have to
stage
wake up
where
in like 5 hours, 6
SRG,
hours.
they made a couple mistakes, and a lot of people were wondering, you know, what happened. And even Coach Arcadia himself said in that quote, you know, they basically beat themselves because of the lack of discipline that they faced.
Benny
Hold on,
cutie.
Speaking of, they caught Kid X. That's a violent requiem.
Benny's so good for picked off.
Because you are already dead.
I like
right
Gwyn.
into the diversion play, going for Benny in the bot lane.
Look,
oh, no,
the tower dive is actually crazy. Holy smoke.
I will not save you. 3 kills. Slang Ridge.
It is not a good day for Benny in the
And
gold
with
lane,
the
and man,
emote.
that's the answer right there.
Free,
Yumes
cram,
able to find the mid lane. This
revitalize.
turtle, though, I don't think at this point Falcon Esports really wants to contest this. They are getting in position for it.
Like, they don't even know what they're
Is
doing right now.
available. They're going to have to fight for it.
Royal Myth already popping primer up a 2-man knockout.
Wait, they actually want to fight that? Oh, Dax with 2 kills.
Comes out. Dax securing the double kill as a counterplay to the Red Giants.
Falcon Esports will be able to get something, you know, 2 objectives now in the hands of SRG, but you got to give it up to Falcon Esports. Still able to find ways to keep things from getting too out of control, and that's exactly what they have to do.
Joy is an
With
assassin?
already being
Yeah.
0-2
We're with
early
assassin
on,
now.
They know that at this point, they've got to give him even more time. We all know what Bruno can do once those items are locked in. It looks like they're going to go for this top turret.
Why would you use ult?
They do drop down the glorious pathway. They'll stop it from getting taken down.
Just to
It's
clear the
1
wave?
HP away.
What?
So eventually that turret will go down, and Falcon Esports really maintaining from that deficit in the gold lead for SRG, getting it 2 out of hand, and I feel like they
What's
have to
even
do
the
this. They
cooldown
have to do this
reduction
for
of the
majority
ult
of this early
from
game. Even if it
Psych,
turns into a situation,
Rylles?
Staffa, where it's 3 for 3 turtles.
Isn't it like
for
50
SRG,
seconds or 40
they can still
seconds?
fight things out if Falcon Esports gets enough time.
Ooh, great flicker timing from Royal Milk. Avoids the spatial
Wait,
migration.
who flickered
from
out?
guys.
Oh, it
Diversion
was Royal
once again,
Milk.
they're
He
going to the
flickered
bot
out.
lane. They have their eyes on Dax, but the Joy has already dashed out. So an unsuccessful gank coming in here from SRG.
That turret top's finally going to go down. Benny working on it. As I said, it was 1 hit away earlier on. Good plays from Falcon Esports. Even against this diversion, Dax.
Guys with the 1v1, Stormy flickers in, not able to find a glorious pathway to try and cut off his path, but Dax still able to dash away just fine. SRG will take the bottom tier 1 as consolation.
All right, so they trade it. They trade out the turrets for now. Both teams
Ranger with
put
Malefic
pressure
now.
where they can cross map, especially.
He's gonna hurt.
Oh, Innocent.
Wait, that's actually how you use it. That's how you use Granger?
Missing the Sacred Hammer. Here comes the Rylles Requiem.
Wow.
Hit X. Innocent. Not able to land the Death Sonata. Flicker used by the Tigreal. Cram is here though to cut things off.
Don't Sonata. Oh, Granger.
And I think Hit X, there's no way he's escaping this one. But space created for the turtle. Falcon Esports should be able to get this easily. Sky's not in the area, but
Oh my goodness.
able to dash away. Yume's not able to find him.
The
but
diversion
will
though.
find PX7.
And that's
They're
how you
so
play
good.
with the
Oh my
Power
goodness.
plays on the macro level. able to shake things
You guys
up,
heard that,
keep
right?
them guessing, but Falcon Esports, you know,
macro
they got the
level,
objective, they
not micro.
responded, Innocent went forward, great response from Yumes earlier. I mean, both teams
Micro is like
doing
1v1
actually a pretty
situation.
good job on both fronts.
Like,
It's
you
just
just know
right
how
now,
to like
SRG
handle it
obviously
when it
feeling
comes
that
to like
momentum a little bit more,
1v1ing
carrying into the
anyone,
gold lead that
anybody.
they have. But you can't count Falcon Esports out just yet. Yes, Benny had a hard time in the
Macro
early
is
game,
more
but
about like
as
play
long as he
style,
can keep farming up and
like
doesn't
decision
die
making and all
anymore,
that stuff.
then he should be able to get to a point where, yeah, his damage is a big threat for those
Shadows
teamfights later on.
jealous
And
of me,
remember,
Arisa,
Kid
who's
X,
flirting more.
he hasn't found that right implosion
The
just
rotation
yet,
was so
but
obvious,
if he does,
yeah.
and we're talking about the Lord fights later on, or even on a defense,
It's
we've
gonna get to
seen
late
that
game.
change
I
the
feel
course
like
of
they're
games
not even
before.
behind on gold.
So right
Like,
now,
it's only
Falcon
2K
Esports
gold
in a
lead.
position where they just need to go ahead, stay calm and
They
collected,
good.
farm up what they can, and get back in a fighting position against SRG. Because right now, it does feel like they're just kind of trying to catch their breath at this point.
Yeah, Falcon Esports can definitely afford to slow things down somewhat. I think the onus is actually on SRG to really try and make something happen, because we all know what kind of damage Bruno can output by now. He will normally hit his spike around that 15-minute mark, but since he's already died twice, SRG have been able to prolong that timer just a little bit. But once you get into the real late game stages, those 5v5s, there's another
Rylles, what do you think about Wax Granger?
with the sniping across the map.
I don't go for
taking
that.
the Falcons out of the sky.
Oh, and Yumes jumping in.
Yep, he's
Wax
still
and
finding more
Granger?
Violet
No.
Requiem. There is nothing
I don't
Kid X
suggest
can
you
do
going for
here.
that item.
Selangor Giants will take their
Like,
jungle.
Wax for what?
Right now, the Beast
Brute Force
is
can
winning
work.
the battle.
It's not like the
Royal
old
Melt
Granger
2
before.
Doesn't want to overextend
This is like
into
the
that,
new
'cause
one.
right now, this Lord is up. You can see the pushing
Like, you got
going
the
on
fast
through the top
phase
side, but it looks like
bullets
this is
coming
going
in.
to be a Lord for SRG. And still, they just keep the momentum going. Definitely looks like they're a lot more
Should be it.
disciplined
I
this
feel
time
like
around
11 mids game.
and ready to carry in towards the base. They've got the tier 2 still to work
Seconds
through,
on
and even that
the
tier 1 up top. But SRG in a good
Suyu.
position. Even looking at the damage.
I wanna see
mean,
his Fanny.
My goodness, talk about the Beast here, Innocent. Look at the damage
I
profile
want him to go
on this
Fanny,
Granger.
bro.
That is very, very impressive. Innocent, he did
Kinda
debut
cringe
this
at this
Granger
point.
in the first
Focus on the
game of
game,
M6,
guys,
but
for
they
real.
didn't do all that well, but now they're changing it up.
I don't go
Diversify
for
into
Wax
the line.
Granger
At
too,
the
but
mirror, knock
in
up a
pro
Royal
scenes
Milk,
they're
killing
taking
spree
it.
for Skies.
They're
You
not.
can see that Selangor Red Giants are continuing
Rylles,
to
look
apply
at other
pressure
streamers
on
chat
the
too.
bottom half of the
I'm
map.
so
Skies
sorry.
keep
I forgot I have 2 stream running right now. My bad.
Two-man implosion from
2 kills?
but Skies is still running forward. Mega kill for the Suyo, but they will trade Stormy for it, and Betty
Alright,
even
2
picking
for
up
1.
the shutdown.
They got a couple of kills. Benny's out of the picture again. Lord is still up in the mid lane as Kid X and PX7. No Eternal Guard available for PX7. They should be able to get this turret. Still putting the pressure there.
The
They
worst
drop down
boon I've
Glorious
ever seen in my
Pathway.
life.
And this is, remind you, what Coach Arcadia said, SRG
Look at the roamer.
will stay
He's
disciplined.
nodding his head.
They went
like,
a little
yeah,
overzealous
we got
there on the
this.
bottom side. They
We
didn't
can
get that
make a
tier 2
comeback.
there, but they do get out. Just focusing on
That's
the
just
turrets.
me like
It
every
was only
tournament,
that
guys.
first
I
Lord.
would lift up
And so
my,
Falcon Esports, you know, they're seeing
my
that gold
team
lead
moves.
get a little bit bigger
Never
across
lose
from them,
hope.
and they're feeling the amount of pressure that's being put. And it's
anything
really
can
up to them
happen.
to go
Like,
ahead
if you're
and slow
losing
things
early
down,
game,
farm
then
up to where they need
make
to
it up
be.
to late game.
I think even to a
Like, that's the
sense,
only
you know,
way.
Benny, the fact that he was able to get a kill.
And
and
it
not
all
have that
depends on the
preview of that
composition you're
implosion,
running, because
but
sometimes
with the
you go
difference
for
in
early
terms of
damage,
the
right?
value
Trying to
of
end the
items
game
that they
quick.
have,
And
it's
then
really
you're going
difficult
against
to
like a
capitalize
team
on
that
the
has like
implosions right now. Like, if you
potential
think
of
about
winning
all the
late
crowd
game.
control, where are they sending
And
this
it's kind of like
version?
edge to edge.
Oh no, Benny.
Benny should have seen that. I don't think he did, but he's still kind of at a bad angle that SRG can't
Okay, no
really
jump on
connect
that Gwen.
on, so they will eventually pop out. Even the Glorious Pathway, just to make sure Falcon doesn't
Glorious
catch up with them as they
Pathway.
back out from the jungle.
At this point, Falcon Esports just trying to scrape up what they can. And you know, this has been the struggle, Stafa, of the Tigreal in general. Like throughout the these past few days, I think even the sense in the wild card. It's great to have him, and then you're just traditionally a tanky hero, but if you fall behind and then you have this kind of scaling happening for the opposite team, you're just a guy that's throwing your body to the wind and hoping that you get an implosion off. And if you do, then that's great, but oftentimes, sometimes you're even dead before the team can shine and follow through. That's a Malefic gun picked up now by Benny. This is the item that definitely is needed with a Bruno, and
they're
has
just
found
giving
a lot
towers,
of success
guys.
with.
Crazy.
But I think even then, it's still, you're far away from getting to the point where you're able to actually turn some of the tides of this fight. This next Lord is coming up, though.
5 minutes,
and I think for Falcon Esports, we see them check things. They might actually try to fight it again. Because
yeah, they might try to fight it.
No?
Available.
Royal Milk could be the one to set things up, too. And that's what we haven't seen too much of just yet. This Edith value,
like I said, they're not behind
has he been able
gold.
to find
It's only
those
3K, 4K
flicker
now.
combinations with the Onward and Earth Shatter combo.
Close to finish.
Where then, again, Kid X doesn't have to be the guy to do it first, and he can follow through. But look at the amount of poke coming out from SRG already. Royal Milk at half health. Diversion
only on Cram. They're cutting off Royal Milk specifically from the rest of his team, and the spatial migration will come in. Implosion on 2, but it's on Cram and Yums, and it doesn't matter.
Goodness, they're so good.
Held it down from behind.
What
Falcon
the heck?
Esports, no way to connect. This is going to be another free Lord for the Red Giants.
Another Lord.
Like they just sent Hylos in that bush right there.
Of the macro
and
play
use the ultimate so like they can't run fast enough.
It's something about this hero that just keeps
His ult to
teams
slow him
on
down.
a guessing game throughout it. Where are they going to come from? What bush are they in? And here's a glorious pathway in the mid.
I love the way Cram is using these just to set up space. And Innocent with the Death Sonatas. PX7 almost dead just like that.
Ooh.
Dax can't even run in with the electrifying beats. Selangor Red Giants are looking to tighten the noose. Put the final nail in the coffin for Falcon Esports.
Oh my
Lord,
goodness, what is that damage from
Gonna crash
Granger?
in, mid inhibitor gone easily.
This guy
for
probably
SRG.
have like
Royal Milk trying to hold the front line, but he knows that
3,500
it's dangerous
stacks.
for him to stand too far
500.
forward. Even Primal Rap used
3,500 is too
up
much.
the Lord, and they will finally at least hold against the SRT minion waves.
Gonna be able to hold it. They only lose that mid turret. So Falcon Esports still trying to stay into this. You know, this is looking a little dangerous and a little dire for them though, because of just how much poke from a range is gonna happen from SRG. And then again too, even if Yums has the flicker available, they could push it in. Diversion gonna be used again.
And Graham right into the back like cutting off everyone into the spatial migration. Royal Milk knocked out, mega kill already for Innocent. Implosion actually gonna be able to punish Graham. Benny picks up a throw.
The
shutting down Innocent himself for a mega kill. So getting shut down by Skies.
I feel like they can still make a comeback here.
For Falcon Esports, able to trade even 2 for 2 in their base defense.
Hey, they send in
Bruno
Graham, but hey, it's hard to shoot.
Keep him alive.
Joy that's electrifying your beats, basically. You know, you can't really hit him with the Rhapsody with the way that hero alone has that kind of mobility. Good kill, honestly, to get.
Tomorrow's match is
keeping
gonna
Falcon
be fun.
Esports in the game.
versus
yes,
who?
they still have a huge deficit to work for. But that's a little bit of hope that they can work with, because looking at the items too, you know, you're getting to a point where your damage profile is getting better, your defense is getting a little bit better for Kid X, but even so, Royal Milk and Kid X still both are getting melted. And now that you have a Malefic Roar picked up by Sakai's, this is in a situation where you almost have to play in a sense of, let's punish SRG if they actually go ahead and use those diversions, because often it's been that. It's diversion, send in Cram, here's a glorious pathway. We're trying to cut you off, Falcon Esports. And maybe it's in a position now for Falcon Esports where they can actually punish that and get someone down fast enough. Immortality also could play a part here for Kid X, because now he doesn't just get melted and blown up.
Yeah, we have to note, Falcon Esports traditionally is known to be a team that's actually quite good at high ground defense. And their composition right now is actually pretty effective at that, especially if SRG overcommits resources and gives Dax enough free space to walk in without having to worry about that crowd control. We are now at the 16-minute mark. This is a very, very crucial timing, because whatever happens next determines whether Benny just takes over the game.
Yeah, that's the scary thing about it, and why Bruno has such a high win rate, contest rate as well. I think this is ultimately still obviously a Lord in the hands of SRG. They're not going to get here in time. Kid X checks things out. That's Lord secured. Cram will just drop down the
Bro, he's just recalling in front of them.
This Lord to spawn up before they get ready to march into the base. Now Falcon Esports, this is where we look to see if they bought themselves enough time. You know, almost 17 minutes into the game. They've got some key items that they just recently picked up. But can they actually withstand another push into the base, especially with only one base turret left? This damage is just insane from Innocent. And honestly, at this point, like I said, for Falcon Esports, they're probably not going to get to
Did he just
Innocent.
pronounce his
It's
name
really
Innocent?
difficult for them
What the
to
heck?
even get in that range, in that zone.
Innocent,
so
bro.
they have to just wait for SRG to approach, hopefully punish, especially against this diversion, and then turn the tide of the fight. The Lord's going to be worked on. Down in the mid, there's Cram jumping in.
Glorious Pathway opens up the path. Primal Wrap used by Royal Milk. Last inhibitor will fall for Falcon Esports. Slimer Red Time's going to use with the
it's
two-man
over.
knockup right into the Stormy combo. Falcon Esports doesn't lose Royal Milk straight away. Implosion comes out, but Kid X just melts instantly.
Oh my
loses immortality.
goodness,
Gonna be taken
Bruno.
out by Benny.
Gracious.
Falcon Esports still actually holding on to the crystal, but it is a 3v4 defense. Next minion wave coming in mid lane. PX7 gonna nuke it. Do some damage where they can. Dax looking for an opportunity. Purify spent on PX7. Another gold that they use as a flicker in. Locks up on Dax, but no Violent Requiem. Cram
tower.
creating space, but SRG can't quite get close enough. They cannot find the executions they need. So the crystal still stands for Falcon Esports, and they're trying to make sure that they can keep their hopes of moving on to the next stage alive.
Oh, they're going to defend. They actually end up doing it. Great usage of
Yo,
the
pull
Purify
up.
earlier
Oh
in
my
the space
goodness,
and
Dax.
positioning from Benny, because if Benny
he's
was
so
gone, that whole damage profile
This
would
dude's
have
safe
been
with the joy.
diminished. Yes, PX7 is
Like,
able
knowing
to go ahead
Yums
and hold
doesn't
things
have
steady, but
second skill,
ultimately
why
it
not
comes
just
down
go
to
in?
Benny. And if SRG can take him out or
Sometimes you
not,
gotta
I mean,
play the
both gold
little
laners, hey,
things, bro,
the
in the
panel
game.
previewed this leading into the matchup. It's the Beast versus the Claw, and that's exactly how it's fallen into place. You can see
Such
the
a
items
troll.
with both gold
Yes.
laners. Like, they're pretty much where they need to be. And now for Benny, you know, he's in a position where, yes, he can go ahead and sustain through some of the fights. He's even got the Rose Gold Meteor here. He's actually helping him with the Sea Halberd too, with some of the sustainability with that revitalized across from them. But still, you have to be able to go ahead and defend maybe one more time if they actually just give up the Lord to SRG, because it's actually looking pretty difficult. I mean, look at the stacks here too. For Innocent.
Wow.
Granger stacks is
840
840.
stacks on the Granger
Oh
there.
my goodness.
But there is a notable weakness. Granger is a skill spam based marksman, which means that unless he is able to get close enough, he actually cannot whittle down crystals very quickly compared to something like a Bruno.
Yeah.
So Falcon Esports, as long as they can keep Benny in the back line, so SRG has to break through the entire lineup to actually get a chance at ending the game.
They do, and
Gotta
right now
play
it
slow.
looks like this time around, Staffa, they actually want to go ahead and contest this, at least showing face here. No immortality this time around for Kid X. It was expended earlier on, so they might rely on
Yeah,
Royal
the dragon
Milk.
is so
It's
tanky.
still going to be used.
Wait, why did you flicker out?
Baiting a flicker from Stormy. Cram now forming the front line. Glorious Pathway slowing down Falcon Esports. Royal Milk has flickered away. Jack looking for Innocent with the
Oh my goodness. That
He
bit.
gets the execute, and now the implosion comes in double.
No,
kill.
they're actually winning, guys.
And Falcon Esports have found 3 members of SRG.
This
The
is
next
over.
Lord
Told you guys.
belongs to them.
This is a
And the
comeback.
Falcons
I know
will
it's gonna
find
happen.
Flight.
I knew
As they
that this
get
was
a
gonna
setup
happen,
they're
guys.
looking for and finally get a Lord. This could be
It's
a
about to late
turnaround point
game.
for Falcon Esports. A big mistake from SRG. And that's exactly what Falcon Esports has been looking for the past 20 minutes, man. Send in Royal Milk. Who cares if he's half health? And then let Kid X come in with the implosion. And now it's them knocking on the base of SRG.
Dax is so good with that joy.
SRG now has to hold another 10 seconds before the rest of the members come up. Yumes misses the flicker, implosion catches
But I think that's
and
it.
It's a killing spree for Benny! An absolute reversal! As
Oh my
Falcon
gosh,
Esports
guys.
topples the Giants and takes the victory!
They just took down RSG, SRG.
Once again.
PX7.
Discipline
Dax is so
and
hyped up.
determination on the base defense time and time again, and I know our
Damn, what a
they're little
choke,
quiet
guys.
right now, guys,
That's like a
because
pure
what
choke.
turnaround
I just look away for a
Falcon
second, they
Esports.
lost. For real.
Amazing performance, amazing discipline. Remind
Well,
you,
too bad.
Benny did not have a good early game. They had to scrape, and just bring it
This
back
is
in their
rigged.
favor, and that's
I
exactly what they did.
mean,
And why
nah,
you
can't
cannot
be.
count
This is on
any
live, bro.
team
How is
out,
that? How is that rigged?
especially in these best of ones.
Never. But
Another
yeah, guys.
victory added
that'd
here
be
for
it for
Falcon
tonight.
Esports.
I gotta go to
Amazing,
sleep.
amazing
We're not gonna
performance.
finish all the matches.
Some adjustments for
This time.
SRG. Let's
Wait,
throw
let
it
me
over
see
to the
the
panel to
matches
see
right
what
now.
they thought about this comeback.
There's like 3 more, right? Yeah, 3 more. But I'm not staying up late now, guys. Okay, I gotta go sleep. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for
seemed to be a dominating victory for
tuning in
SRG.
tonight.
Falcons turned it around in one singular fast sweep to knock them down and sweep them under the rug. Big sad.
For those of you guys who haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so.
2 days ago when they lost to S2G,
Hit that like and
Keda said in the
subscribe button.
interview that we
Yes,
lost
sir.
because we
Thank
didn't
you,
have
guys.
the discipline. It happened again. Lack
They
of
look like
discipline. They
nerds.
had the advantage. All three
Relax.
inhibitors down for Falcons.
Thank you,
All they
Rylles.
had to
Amazing
do
watch party.
was
Thank
to
you.
wait, but they got
I
impatient.
mean, it wasn't
and
really
you know
that.
how
I
Falcons
mean,
operate.
but
All they
if
need
that's how you
is
see it,
one
thank
good
you,
swipe
thank
with
you.
the talons, and it's
I'm so
G.
sleepy, guys. I have to go to sleep now and get some
Oh,
rest.
okay.
Bye-bye.
You know, real quick, you know what that
I'll
felt
see you guys tomorrow
You know
night.
what that felt
That's gonna
like?
be
It felt
BTK
like Kid X
versus,
looking at Stormy and just going,
Naughty
"Ooh."
tomorrow. So
And Stormy
stay tuned, guys.
flinched.
Alright.
He did.
Bye-bye.
He flinched for that moment.
Bye, Star.
be more
Star.
accurate.
I'm
He
done.
flickered, and that was the signal to
HSN52.
go.
Bye.
It was painful.